Happy Wednesday, everybody. We are back right here at Doghouse Studios in beautiful Blueberryville. I'm the host of the show. My name is Andy Julia, and I'm known as The Voice. And I do this every so often anyway, or every other week, or whenever we get the chance with my compadre in crime, Ray Scipione.
Yeah.
And even the chair knows what camera to look at. That idiot. I understand he's waking up, I guess, and coming to the show at some point tonight.
At some point. Ray, if you're watching, we're on.
I feel funny saying the name of the show without him around.
I know.
I do, I got to say.
You're not my father.
That's good, though.
Like that?
Yeah.
Did I do it good?
Yeah, do
All
Fake
right.
Ray. Ready?
Okay.
Go ahead. And the name of our show, Fake Ray?
You're not my father. Oh, shit. There we go.
Podcast. That's right. But we are your daddy.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here right now with the man, the myth, the legend, the guy who finger bangs the board.
Hey, yo.
The 1-2s and the 2s and the 1s. He'll give you the old 1-2. Kev Dog.
Wow, what's up? How you doing?
It's me and Kev Dog right now.
I'm trying to figure out how to work this thing. That's that. Let's do this. And
Hey.
you and me. Hey.
How you
just
doing?
It's a
Hey,
two-show.
see that?
It's
Look
a
at that.
two-show. Look at that. How easy you've been replaced, Raymond.
Yes, it could just be the two of us, Kev.
And we just talk shit about Ray. Well, Ray's all the material.
It's true. It is true.
I know.
He always has been, though. That's the thing.
I know.
Before, when we did our old show, he came to me one time. It was just me and him doing the show at the time. And he goes, we need to do something different because I'm always the pincushion. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, do something different, man. Because you constantly, you're definitely fodder for me. And I love every minute of it.
Yep.
And then Larry came on the show.
Okay.
And
Gotcha.
that was it, man. And we just the guy was gold. He really was.
Yeah, he was crazy.
But anyway,
love Larry.
let's make sure we mention at the beginning of the show, like we always do, that we do have our sponsor, Evergreen. And let's roll the clip. Don't forget, $2,000.
$2,000.
Go ahead, Kev.
You get $2,000 off your pool, and you get a free fire pit, as long as you mention. You try it. You try to do a Ray.
If you mention us and Kevin's mom, is that still funny? Kevin's mom.
Ran out. No more. All right, here's our sponsor.
All right, here we go.
Evergreen Pros is a professional landscaping company serving all of South Jersey. We offer a wide range of services, including hardscape design, outdoor kitchens, swimming pools, pool domes, water features, landscaping, Italian porcelain pavers, and even snow removal. Winner of Best of House and Home magazine, our team is dedicated to providing high-quality work and exceptional customer service. Call or visit us online to set up an initial appointment and let us help you create the backyard of your dreams.
Hey, we're back.
Unlike other shows, Kevin and I are in the same studio.
Look at that. We're right
That's
next.
right.
Well, we're kind of.
We're across from each other.
We're across.
actually.
Yeah, I'm in the producer chair, and
Yeah.
you're in the big chair. And you know what?
But we're still in
There's
this,
nobody in that chair. In case you were wondering.
which is equal to if he was here anyway,
Yeah.
because the chair's not
Yeah.
moving and he'd be asleep by now.
His new nickname is Ray Van Winkle.
Mr. Van Winkle.
Yeah, let me see. How'd I do this? I can't get away from that.
We should put his bobblehead on there.
Oh, yes, you're right.
All right.
Anyway.
Yes.
Anywho, what do you want to talk about, Andy? What's on your mind?
Let's see. Today's my dog's birthday.
I saw that.
My dog
Saw
Roxy.
that. What's up, Roxy?
Rescued her 5 years ago this month, and it was actually like my 50th birthday present, I think it was, for my kids, because I did a benefit show for pit bulls up in like right outside of New York, North Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Man, oh man, they were showing. I was sitting at the table or whatever. There's a bunch of people. There was this big biker dude, and he's like, "Yo, you want to look at my tattoo?" And it was beautiful. It was this pit bull, and he loved the dog. And he's like, she had cancer, and I lost her, and it was a horrible.
Jesus.
And he starts crying as we're sitting. I'm like, oh my god. And then this lady got up there and talked about like all kinds of like the abuse the pit bulls got, and all the bullshit that people talk about pit bulls and everything. And I was like, damn, that's a shame. Then they dropped the screen down, and they show these videos. Oh my god, it was heartbreaking. And I'm like, I was like, oh my god, that's a shame. I never felt so like upset for animals, I could give a shit.
Right.
At the time, I had a Boston Terrier, and he was awesome. So that's all I really cared about. I didn't give a shit about anybody else's dogs. So I watched that, and I'm like, man, oh man. Lady said to me afterwards, she goes, "What did you think of the video that we showed?" I said, "Terrific." And she's like, "You should rescue a pit bull."
And then,
Because I told her I just lost my dog.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, he was gone, and I did. I wound up. That's what I wanted to do.
This is Roxy, right?
That's Rox right there.
Roxy.
It's my girl.
Nice. 8 years old.
Let me tell you something. The dog, when I had when my dad passed, when he got sick, she was never in my bed before. In my bed the entire time.
Really?
Yeah.
she
And would
knew.
not leave me alone. She was like by my side, following me around constantly. And anytime I get sick or whatever, she's in my face the whole time, like she's worried about me. It's crazy.
Nice.
But yeah, she's a good dog.
Cool.
She really is. And
very
nobody can like walk up to the door or go near my grandkids.
No.
No.
My
She'll
dog's
eat you.
deaf now.
Oh, that's a shame.
Doesn't hear the door. He doesn't know it. I don't think he knows. He's happy as shit.
Oh well, that's all that
He
matters.
sleeps like a brick. Can't hear nothing. Doorbell rings. Dog sits there looking around. You walk in the garage door. You're like, "Hey, Hershey." He's sitting on the chair just looking around, and you're afraid to go up behind him
Right.
and startle him. But no, he's interesting.
My dog sees a bird flying past the window and she wants to eat it.
Yeah.
She thinks
all
it's like
over.
invading the house.
Yeah.
I took her out when the drones were flying around. You know, she had to go to the bathroom or whatever. So I took her out, and they were making like this weird noise. It was like, and she was losing her shit.
Yeah.
I brought her in the house, and like 1 a.m, I was already in bed. I fell asleep. I hear, it's like she's losing her shit, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like it
Yeah.
woke me up,
Yeah.
and I run out in the living room, and she's sitting on the couch, like I was hearing shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's nuts. And she's a great dog, though. She really is.
Yeah.
Thank God.
So what else is up?
Well, this is this show is my first show sober.
What?
Yeah, I usually go and get like a little messed up, and then I come back here.
All
Come here for the
right.
show.
So
No,
much
I
for-
don't. I go to the bar and I have a drink and I have my ahi tuna.
Ahi.
I say ani, and everybody corrects me.
Mm.
It's ahi tuna or whatever, and it's delicious. And I usually have that, and I'll have a bourbon, and then I come and do the show. So this is
Nice.
all I'm having is coffee tonight.
Nice. I had a
Very sad, by the way.
I had a Rita's Misto.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How was that?
That was good.
Oh, Rita's is back open.
Yeah,
That's
it's
right.
back open. Yeah.
It's that time of the year.
That time of the year. Rita's.
It's
If you're looking
great.
to sponsor a podcast, Rita's plural.
That's right. Just look for
Let us
Kev,
know.
Kev Dog, or whatever, and give them your money,
Yeah. Yeah.
or we'll
yeah.
come after you, and we'll send Ray after you.
So Ray is well, go to the text. And I
Oh
believe,
God, I love it. This is my favorite.
Yeah. So I obviously I wasn't in town last weekend, so I had to postpone. I appreciate you guys your patience with me.
Oh, why? We knew this was going to happen.
Yeah, I know, but still, so I sent the message. I said, hey, if we're doing this, we got to move it because we have a show at Cathedral Wednesday
Right.
through Sunday. It's like a recital, a thing. So
Right.
there's rehearsals all this week, so I have to be there for that. So I said, hey, if we're doing this week, I need to move to tomorrow, meaning today.
Right.
And Ray said, okay, I'm good. And then all of a sudden today, so I create the event and everything, and all of a sudden, Ray today, I can't go tonight. I forgot. We have the cages.
Right.
We have the cages from 7 to 8:30. I can go after, but not earlier. Sorry, I can go any other day.
What? Now the thing is, though, if you watch the show, listen to the show, whatever, you know Ray can't stay awake and he can barely move. So what is he doing? Is he inside a cage?
At the cages. I wish. You know what? I wish I had somebody there that had a camera
Oh,
and
dude.
do a live stream because he's probably sleeping on a bench.
I hate the fact that we come up with great ideas after the show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
during.
Oh
at the
God, yeah,
moment.
yeah. We
should've
could have
did
followed
this.
him with a camera.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Dude,
I
it would have been
would've.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's probably like he's probably like, wait, low and outside, low and outside.
Or they're just like shooting it at him, and it's hitting him. He's like, and the ball's coming right at him.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God, Paul Stanley. Oh.
Or no, you know what? When he lays sideways, the shirt that he had last episode,
Yeah.
it could be an umpire shirt.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Sideways.
You're not wrong.
Oh shit.
He's a mess.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. He is.
So I fell down a deep rabbit hole before the show tonight. All right. Apparently, I don't know how true this is. All right. But I saw actual, like, people have videos of mermaids, Kev.
Really?
Fucking mermaids. Yeah.
Come on.
Like in the water or whatever. And
Clearly, they're mermaids.
well, yeah.
Where else
And
would they be?
Apparently, now here's the thing. I've heard of this a long time ago, right? And it was kind of like the Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot. You know what I mean? Nobody ever really saw a clear shot of them or whatever. So now they got these like bullshit pictures and video, and some of them look like aliens, and then some of them look like women, right? Like females with tails, right?
Okay.
And they're splashing around in the water or whatever, and you can kind of tell like which ones look fake. There was one that they had, and it was like on the beach, and it was like I don't know, it looked like it was struck by lightning or some shit. But anyway, it was like a bunch of shit around it, and it actually looked like it was like fried. You know what I mean?
Really?
But the hair was kind of matted looking and everything. It was,
Really?
I mean, somebody could have did it or whatever, but I mean, it really,
Right.
I was like, whoa, that fucking thing looks scary. And it had like bone teeth. And they
Bone
were like,
teeth.
yeah, like teeth, but they were like, they looked like bone.
Like ivory.
Yeah, something like
Okay.
that. Anyway, they were like huge, and they're not the like traditional Disney mermaid.
Okay.
This thing looks like it would bite your dick off in the water. And I'm sure, guys are, all I can think of is the guys I know over my entire lifetime going, where are these mermaids at? We could get laid. Let's all go.
Yeah.
And at some point in my youth, they would have been like, yo, Ann, you want to go with us, take a ride? I would
Guess
have
where
been
we're
like,
going.
yeah, let's go. We'll check it out. So I was watching this, and apparently the elite Hollywood people and other people with money are like paying $50,000 to be invited to these parties where they actually eat the mermaid.
Shut the hell up.
That's what they're saying.
Come
man.
on.
And supposedly, wait, there's more, Kev. There's more. That when you eat the meat of a mermaid, you have eternal youth.
Oh, well, of course.
Yeah.
What else would you have?
So,
I mean,
exactly.
come on. God, everybody knows that one.
I wonder if like the mermaid vagina smells like a regular woman.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Because you know what they say about
Yeah.
Well, anyway. Yeah. Anyway, so
You're looking for trouble with that one.
well, yeah, and I can't help the way my brain works, so
Yeah. Yeah.
it's a little fucked up.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, I fell deeply into this rabbit hole, and it was like
You kept searching. I don't want to see your search bar now.
my whole, because I'm up to like 5 packs of TikTok a day, but it's going to be
Of
nothing.
what?
5 packs of TikTok, like I'm addicted.
Oh, Jesus
Can't
Christ.
help it, dude. I love TikTok. You find everything. I get my political information from TikTok.
Oh, great. Awesome.
The leading news organization
Oh,
is
yeah.
TikTok, my friend.
Yeah.
So it's that. I get like, I got stuck in a bunch of shit because of you, by the way.
Me?
Yeah, you and my kids.
Wait, which one?
These little guys running. I don't know what to call them
the
anymore.
chicken cutlet in the pot.
Yeah, you're. It's
This is
great.
so vague. This is such a vague.
At one point, there was like no arms, no legs people. I don't know why.
Yeah, I got that too.
Yeah, and then there's this horrible trend on TikTok that I guess my friends, family, or whatever, they keep sending me because they know I'm just like I don't know, like rednecks like kind of gross me out, right? I don't know why.
You're in the wrong town.
I don't know if it's well, there's that, and Millville,
Oh, God.
Egg Harbor City. Yeah, we're surrounded by these fucking
yes.
whack jobs. But anyway, for some reason they've like really caught on with doing these videos where they're dancing and stuff, like
Okay.
they're doing some hip hop stuff.
Rednecks.
Yeah, man, and it's like the worst possible version of these, like very like they don't have a lot of teeth, and and they dance, or they do like a karaoke, like rock songs. There's this guy with this fucking mullet. It's a gray-haired guy. His pants are like right under his nipples, with a big fucking belt buckle, and he gets millions of fucking views.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Jesus Christ. But I mean, how can you knock the fucking guy?
know.
He's awful, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
He is. He's terrible. But then there's like, there's a couple of women. You can't tell if it's a woman or a man, a fat man. I mean, and they're dancing, and it's just awful. Singing songs, and it flooded my TikTok page. It's just terrible.
Yeah.
It's very sad. And then I have another thing that I watch all the time that I nobody shared with me, but I just caught it one time on there. It's this guy. It's the most interesting shit besides the two little, I guess they're pygmy guys that build like grottos and stuff. You ever see this?
No.
Where they dig everything with sticks and bamboo in it.
No.
Dude, you got to check it out. It's impressive. It
Okay.
is. They're like making a hole that they could fit in to crawl under and dig out the bottom.
Really?
And they make this gorgeous grotto with like candles and all kinds of shit in there.
Really?
And it takes 5 minutes apparently.
But they're little guys.
Yeah. Yeah, like all right, so not Anyway, so they don't do tax returns. All right, they're not like that.
What?
Yeah, they don't do tax returns.
Jesus Christ.
They don't.
Okay,
And,
go. Move on.
Their heads aren't this big.
Stop.
Like
move
if
on.
you kick one of these tax return people in a head, you'll break your foot. But anyway,
Jesus.
anyway, so they're like pygmies or whatever when they dig this. But the wait, that's not the point though. What I do watch is this guy will walk around different parks, like in New York and North Jersey, and I think he goes to Connecticut too.
Okay.
But he walks around parks, and I imagine he has a metal detector or whatever, and he finds watches, right, that are like crushed. Like the innards of them are old. They've been out for forever, out in the weather and everything. He digs these things up, brings them back to his house, takes them apart, and redoes them all, drops them in acid, all kinds of shit. Dude, I cannot take my eyes off this.
Yeah.
I can't fix a fucking thing in the real world. And this guy has just got my attention the whole time. It's amazing what he does with these watches. And he turns them in. He turns them into like brand new watches. It's the
Really?
coolest thing ever. Yeah, I love it. I don't know
Nice.
what the guy's name is. I don't even know if he speaks English or anything, but his videos are amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I have a confession.
And every now and then, oh, you go ahead. I'll
I
listen
have a
to you. now.
confession
Go ahead.
because you're going on the deep end about this TikTok stuff.
Oh, I'm not done yet.
I don't. No, you know. Go ahead. I'll wait.
All right,
Go
but
ahead.
wait,
Yeah.
there's more.
Just
So-
remind me. Come back around. Remind me. 'Cause-
So I don't even know why this happened, but anyway. So all right. So it's the watches, rednecks, and everything, and then I guess like redneck sets off the alarm for these like older women, right? That'll do these videos of like beauty shit, right? And the one girl that's on there does men's colognes, right? So I follow that stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. And she has a video where she comes on and she says that. She wanted men to. Now, I the way my mind works, I'm just like, oh, I love cologne. All right, what does she have? I'm not looking at her, and she's not even a good looking woman, really. She's an older woman, not bad, but I'm not interested in whatever is on there. So, except for the cologne. But anyway, she does a video, and I'm expecting it to be a cologne video, and it's not. It's her pissed off because these guys take her name, her whatever it is, her tag name
Right,
or
yeah,
whatever
yeah.
the fuck you want to call it. But anyway, they take that, they put it in a Google search engine, and then they put like OnlyFans porn or whatever after it.
Jesus.
And whatever she's done on OnlyFans
Right.
has been coming up for free. Like nobody has to sign on for this.
Oh yeah.
So
I've heard this
she's
one.
losing her mind over this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, check that out. So like, one of my late nights, I'm like, all right, this like, girl comes up and I'm like, hey, let me try this. Boom, boom. Dude, it's everywhere. It's there.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to pay for nothing. Just put OnlyFans after her name and it comes up.
They're gonna be all after you. They're coming after you after this
Well, I
one.
checked my girlfriend's name too. When I learned that, I'm like, I wonder if she has an OnlyFans, maybe for her feet or something.
Okay.
You know what I mean? To make some extra money. You never
Okay.
know.
It's
You never know.
It's taking a turn here.
Yeah.
We're gonna.
And I did, and she doesn't come up. Thank
Okay,
God.
good.
Thank
Okay.
God. So I've only seen her feet. Well, that I know of. Well, I mean, she gets her feet done too. So
Nice.
that little the Asian-y person that does her feet.
Asian-y.
Asian-y, yes. Because I'm not sure where exactly, what type of Asian she
Okay,
is
all
or
right,
he is.
all
Whatever.
right.
Anyway, go ahead. What were you going to say?
I can't remember now.
Joe, did I ever tell you about when my girlfriend took me for my first massage?
No.
Dude, I've never had a massage in my life. I don't like
Okay.
people touching me at all. Right?
Yeah.
So she's like, come on, I'm going to surprise you. So we wind up at the Berlin auction, right? The Berlin Farmers Market for this guy makes like all these different flavored popcorns, right? So we go there and she's like, okay, we got about 20 minutes. Let's go. Can we make the Cherry Hill in 20 minutes? And I'm like, yeah, where are we going? Don't worry about it. So she takes me to this place. We go in, they lay me face down. They rub me all over the place and whatever. And at the time, it was like, I wasn't comfortable at first, right? But, and it started getting a little better. I'm like, okay, cool. The music's on, whatever. They got some scent going on in there, whatever. Some, what do you call them? Fucking sticks. Well, anyway,
Incense.
Incense,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I didn't want to say incest. But anyway, so they had that going on. What does incest smell like anyway?
Oh God.
Anyway, so I'm in there and I'm whatever. So after we were done, we were going back to her house, and I don't know, it was like 20 minutes later or whatever. I get in and I'm like, yo, something's wrong. I'm not feeling good, right? And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I don't know. I felt a little weird. I don't know what it was. So for the next 2 days, I had a fever,
Really?
and I swore it said in there it gets the toxins out of your body or
Yeah.
whatever. So it does you if you can wind up with like flu symptoms, right? So I read toxic, and I was like, I think I have toxic shock syndrome from this
Jesus.
from getting massaged. So I tortured her for like 2 days over that. But I'll never go for another massage again ever in my life. No.
I would. I mean, I have to. I've been putting it off far too long.
Really?
I'm a ball of knots, bro. I'm just.
It's during the whole thing, it's not bad. It was after the fact.
Yeah.
And I just like, yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I felt terrible. I was like, oh my god, I think I got a fever. What did I catch the Asian flu in here? I didn't know what because they're Asian-y. So I didn't know what exactly I call it. Asian-y. Yes.
That's twice now.
Well,
All right.
send your letters to Angelot _9 at yahoo.com.
All right. Say, I just want
Don't
to.
blame Kev.
I want to show you something.
Yes.
No, still not here.
Ray's still not
All
here.
right. Yeah, still not there.
It
Okay.
is. It is now.
It is
5, almost 9.
Yeah, almost 9. So he's 27 minutes late. Anyway, so I just remembered my confession. I'm not on TikTok. I can't,
Wait, we have breaking
can't-
news. I'm sorry.
Wait, hold
Breaking news, Ray. Or 57. We have this message on our group text.
Hold on. 8:57.
Would you like to read? I'd like you to read it. Go right ahead. Breaking news.
Start. I'm leaving now. It was 8:30. We're supposed to start
Sorry, at the lake.
at the lake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank God we got Ray's permission to start. 'Cause
Yes.
now
yeah,
we can
we've been
start the show.
He's gonna have to go back and read this. Watch this later. So, yo, when he gets here.
Yeah.
When he gets here. Let me do this. Hold on. Let me get out of that. Go to here, and then here, and then here. So we're back where we were.
Right.
When he gets here, we have to pretend we said some of the most horrible shit about him
Right.
ever. Apologize up and down, everything else. And to the bunch of people that are watching, you guys got to go with us on this one.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be so much fun.
Flood the comments
Yeah,
and like,
yeah,
I can't believe you
yeah.
said that
Yeah,
about Ray.
I can't believe you guys. Are you guys going to confess to Ray kind of thing? Let's go with that.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I didn't know Ray had one nut. Put something in it.
so here's my confession.
Go ahead.
I'm not on TikTok.
Really?
I'm not on X.
Right.
I'm not. Insta barely.
Right.
I just do Facebook, and if my Facebook goes across to Insta, then so be it.
Right.
It's not under my control. Okay.
When I was doing stand-up like heavily, I was on Facebook all the time, and I just keep pumping my shit out.
Right.
Instagram was always like never a thing for me.
Yeah.
And then my kids made me get Snapchat. They're like, you got to have
Oh yeah,
everything.
never on that. No, I can't.
I don't think I ever used Snapchat for anything
No.
other than like, messing with my kids or whatever. And they
Yeah.
would send videos of the family or whatever on there from Snapchat or whatever. TikTok, TikTok I'm on.
Really?
'Cause Facebook got a little beat, and I kept getting suspended on there for like a month at a time. And I mean, dude, literally, I could put up a video of like the Four Tops from the 60s and a song, and somebody would find it offensive or whatever. And then
Yeah.
they would be like, all right, you're banned for 6 days or whatever. But I kept, after a while, I was getting monthly bans, and I'm like, what the fuck am I even on here for?
Yeah.
So, and then TikTok came along,
Yeah.
and it's like my heroin. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, I stopped. I think I drew the line with Instagram when I kept getting this one dude will come up my feed, right? News feed?
Yeah.
On Insta too. And this one dude would keep coming up on my feed. And it was this bald dude, right?
Oh, God.
And he had these contraptions that would, I can't even explain what it was. So the dude had like this wheel, right? And it had like 4 spokes sticking out of it. And out of each spoke, there was a pickle.
Right.
A massive pickle. And he would stand there and he would push a button or whatever and it would start spinning and each pickle would slap him in the face
What?
and would go by every time. And if you've seen this, people, please send me don't send me the link.
Was his name Ray Scipione?
It was, I don't know what the hell it was, right?
Right.
But all I know is it kept coming up more and more and more. And it took over the chicken cutlet in the pan, right? And it took over the I saw, and again I had to stop because there was one girl on there that had no arms, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it was a clip. It was a reel. One woman said, "Oh, yeah, catch is my favorite game." And this girl goes, "Oh, me too." And they throw the ball at her,
Right.
And she's got no arms, and it just hits her in the chest, and she falls to the ground. And everybody thinks it's funny as hell. I mean, I guess, yeah, maybe it is funny. I
You
guess.
know you
But
laughed.
I did. I laughed,
There
but
you
it's,
go,
I
see?
feel bad. I felt bad for
Well,
at least a half a second.
Right. You can feel bad a little bit,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's fucking funny. You can't help it.
All this time, I thought it was a dude, George Holbrook.
What about
all
him?
this time, I thought he was a dude.
Oh, yeah, about right.
Oh yeah.
You know, Holbrook's got a pretty good history there. You know anything about him?
You know what? The only thing I know about George, he played with Georgie Hummel, right?
Right.
In that band way back in the day.
The Rattlers.
The Rattlers. No, it was something else too, wasn't it?
I don't remember. Yeah, there was a second name. I can't
There
remember what it
was,
was.
yeah.
George, you're listening.
Yeah, he's
put
watching,
Up,
yeah.
Put up what it was.
Yeah, definitely. Let us know what it was because my parents lived on Rainier.
Right.
And Georgie lived right up on 3rd Street.
Oh, all right.
So they would practice over his place all the time. So I was in a band growing up, and they were playing all the time. So I was like, oh, you hear the goosh, goosh,
Right.
you know. And I never knew, who they were or what they were. And then I found out later in life, it was George Holbrook and Georgie Hummel and those guys.
Yeah.
And it was cool.
Campione was in that band. He was
I
a
remember
great
Campione
guitar
was
player.
in the band, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, they were. They went had a record deal and everything that went down. They're like
Yeah.
a little known band that came out of Hamilton,
Yeah.
Hamilton
Yeah.
area.
Centurion, he said.
Oh
Centurion.
yeah. That's what it was. Yeah.
Yep.
I just talked to him about that, about the whole thing. You can find their music, the Rattlers and Centurion,
Really?
on Spotify.
Is it?
Yeah.
Nice. I have to check that out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, George could sing, man. Back in the day, he was like wailing. I remember seeing him. What the hell was it though? I think I was a freshman in high school, and they did a battle of the bands or something like that or whatever, and I hosted it.
Okay.
And I didn't know what I was doing. I was a freshman. I was a kid.
Yeah.
So I came out and I did a couple of really stupid impressions of like church lady or some shit, interviewing people in the crowd, and
Yeah.
they played there. And I knew Mike Campione, who was a guitar player, from working at Bell Bay Farms. Like he worked
Okay.
there during the summers, and I think he worked during the winter, like trimming trees or whatever for Billy. But that's how I knew him. And I was like, I didn't even know this guy played guitar. I was a kid. I didn't
Yeah.
know really. He was an older guy, older than me. So I didn't know him. But they came out, and I knew George because he worked with my mom at Hershey Ice Cream at the time.
Right.
So I kind of knew these guys, on some level anyway. But I couldn't believe how good they were. Like for
Yeah. Absolutely.
local
They're-
guys. Like
Definitely.
yeah, but they went on and they had a record deal. I remember somebody had the record. I
Really?
don't know if it was George. It might have been somebody else, but it was like an actual LP with their like info on it and
The
all that
vinyl,
shit.
yeah, the
Yeah, it
vinyl,
was pretty
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it is- it is
back
cool.
in the day to see.
Yeah.
They were all young. Now George is an old fart living up in like the Poconos area.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah, I
Cool,
was
cool.
up in what the fuck was it now? Jim Thorpe
Okay.
up there. He lives near there.
Oh, I saw you were up there. I saw your. You
Yeah,
should
me-
have let me know you were going. We have friends up there that own the Jim Thorpe Trolley Company.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
They have that
my-
trolley that bangs around all
Yeah.
through Jim Thorpe. Yeah, good friends of ours that run that.
Oh,
And
shit.
Super to watch that. They had that's just an idea, and they bought a couple of trolleys, and now they're, from what I understand, they're killing it up there.
Dude, when we were there, if that was what I was thinking, where I think it is,
Hmm.
we were going into like the main part of like the town there, right? It's almost, it looks
It's tiny.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's
I
tiny.
mean, it's got like little shops and everything, and they, of course, I want coffee shops, so I'm like, oh, I got to go in and find a good coffee shop. We found one, but there was another one further up. It was like pastries and stuff. But anyway, when we were going in, there was a little train going, and I was like, oh, but the line was like fucking
Yeah.
forever, and I'm like going, and I love trains, but I wasn't going on. I was like, forget it. So we wound up going and walking and freezing our asses off and getting
Yeah.
coffee. So it was definitely worth it.
Yeah, I hear it's
nice
it's
up
a
there.
cool little town. Yeah, it's awesome. We used to play when I used to work with bands way back in the day. We got our start in the bands, and we would go to Jim Thorpe, and there was a club. It was the top of the hill. It was the Flagstaff.
Right.
Remember this? There was this mountain you had to climb to get to this club. And I remember our trucks were so low. We had, we were beaters back in the day.
Right.
We literally had, 26-foot of truck packed into 10.
Damn.
Right. And we're popping wheelies climbing this hill, hoping and praying to God we actually get to the club that night to work.
They got a nice theater there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It was when we were walking through the main part of town, we kept passing it,
Mm-hmm.
like walking past it. But Tammy Pascatelli was performing there.
Who's that?
And she's a comedian.
Okay.
And she was on Last Comic Standing, I think. I did like a couple shows with her in New York. And yeah, she's funny on stage.
Yeah.
On stage.
Not so much. No, not so much.
I don't want to trash the lady because she was funny on stage. I will say that. So if you want to go see her on stage, definitely do that. You might want to avoid after stage though.
Yeah.
After she's done
Stay
and she
away.
goes off, just like wave and let her walk away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very
I
nice.
thought I could get in there with the whole Italian thing. You know what I mean? Like, hey,
Pascatelli.
I'm Italian too. You're Italian. And
Yeah.
she was like, walked away.
Bitch.
Not the greatest woman in the world.
No.
Because she might be though. She might be. maybe she is
She could be.
terrific, and
Yeah.
I was just, really fat, and she didn't want to come near me.
Yeah.
So could be.
Well, you were big.
I was very.
You were big.
Yeah, we should put pictures up one day,
Hold
like old pictures of us.
on. This? That one?
There you go.
Yeah.
There's those.
Yeah, there's that one.
I look like Dom DeLuise in every movie he's ever been in.
And then-
on the right.
Wasn't this you at one point? Oh, no, wait. No,
Yeah, no, I went through my hip hop stage. That was me.
Hip hop, then there's this. Can't get away
Ray,
from that one.
Ray's still going through his
Yeah,
stage.
he's still there. Yeah, that was actually that was last week.
He's not really sure about anything in that picture. It's his De Niro impression.
That every time I open my photo stream, boom, that just pops up for some reason. I don't know why. I can't get away from it.
They, where did he say he was? He said he was at the lake.
It was
right?
at the lake, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And as you know, the lake's at least an hour away. So
Yeah.
it's-
By the time you get out of, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. By the time you get out of, I could probably pull the cameras up on Cathedral and see if you watch him leave. See him come tear assing out
you
of
see him driving, sleeping. Kids are in there.
or pull out sideways, like he's in the old, what was that, a Hellcat or whatever it was? God forbid.
Yeah, that car.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, he was nuts.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. Let's not talk about that whole thing.
So what are we getting at the Wendy's? Does anybody know yet?
The Wendy's.
Ray has not said a word since Chipotle went right
I
down
know
the tubes.
we can hammer him because there's been some movement at the council meeting.
No.
Or the what did I say it was?
Planning board?
No, joint land use.
Oh.
Right. So they killed the zoning board.
Right.
They destroyed it. And they said they eviscerated it, gutted it.
Right.
And then they had the planning board. Then they just turned it into the joint use board.
Well, maybe if he makes it here tonight before the end
Give
of the
us
show.
the scoop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was like a 3-hour meeting about something. I forget what the hell it was.
There's no way he made it 3 hours through a meeting.
I'll have to check
Without
the footage.
falling asleep.
I can check the footage. I'll let you
Kev,
know.
you got to do that. You
Yeah.
got to look at it and just.
I do. And that's sick. Isn't it sick?
I love that. You got to get like multiple clips of multiple meetings and
Yeah.
then just have all of them
Yep.
together and just
Yeah.
show him sleeping through the whole thing because I love that.
I used to rip those clips off all the time with my buddy over it.
I think he's here.
He's here. He's hitting the horn.
Open the
Oh,
door.
I'm so frustrated. I hit the button on my.
You assholes locked me out.
Hey, did you lock it?
No.
That's funny.
No. I thought he was right. Honestly, I was in my car. I was finishing this. I was listening to the thing about the Eagles that was going on. I know you
Yeah.
don't care about this, so I
Eagles,
didn't bring it
go
up.
Birds.
Yeah, they like released a bunch of guys, traded them.
Oh damn.
And
Hold on. Lock the door. Oh, you had a parents
here
meeting.
we
He had a
go.
parents meeting too.
Just stay awake for
I'm
that.
so sorry. I had a parents meeting too.
Ladies and
Look who's
gentlemen,
here.
here he is.
Coach Shipion.
You're coaching.
Are you coaching really?
You sit down, will you?
Head coach of what?
Yeah.
Like,
He looks awake.
he does look awake. He does. Look alive out there, kids. Look alive,
everyone.
boys. Look
I
alive.
do say attaboy over and over.
Do you?
There it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Hey now.
Did you threaten any parents with a gun or
I
anything?
did. I had the parent meeting. I said no parents in the dugout.
Oh, here we go.
Did you really?
Oh yeah.
I'll wait till you put your headphones on. 'Cause I'll-
Very little.
Take your time.
Just put the other headphones on, you dipshit.
Kevin.
He's got a 2-foot cord on those headphones,
And he yanks
and he
them
yanks
back.
it the whole time.
My handsome bag. What you call
Your
it?
handsome bag, your money bags bag.
What's a handsome? It's like gorgeous.
Yeah, yeah. You're
Listen,
handsome.
let's
You're
start
a-
off
you're a
real
handsome man.
quick.
How long have you been on?
Oh, 6 hours.
Yeah,
Kevin, you haven't changed the.
we're doing a
I
marathon.
haven't what?
What the?
What did I do? What did I do?
Look at this.
Oh shit, the clock isn't changed. You're right.
No.
I'm sorry.
Very little, Kevin.
I didn't do that. My bad. I've been gone. I've been a little busy.
What are you doing? Oh, here we go.
I just throw those anywhere. I didn't need those headphones. Not expensive at all.
He just throws them down. Boom.
I didn't buy them.
You're right. What are these things? They look just like
Kevin, you're
mine,
making
but they're
so
not.
much money hawking.
Look at this.
Tools.
Every week does the same. Well, when we're on. Every time
he
we're
steps
on.
on the cable every
Yeah.
time.
I didn't know.
We could have. I look
Hey,
Are they charged, Ray? Oh, wait, hold on. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Should we start all over again?
I think we should.
All right, you ready?
Everybody.
I'm Andy Julia. I'm the voice of the show, and I do this every so often. I do this show with my compadre in crime, Ray Shipion.
That's Coach Shipion to you and me, guys.
yeah, Coach.
Thank you. Yes, R for Ray.
Well, listen, Skip. What's the name of our show?
Hey, it's called You're Not My Father podcast. Brought to you by Vitamin Water.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nope.
Not from Tropical Mango?
Well, Mr. Salesman, why don't you call him?
So,
Who is it? Coke. That's a Coke product, right?
We can't go on the Meyer because I'm going to go to
What?
going to North Carolina for the.
We already.
So
he's
what
already-
happened in Florida? Did you win?
No,
You already
no.
took-
That's a massive undertaking to win. Yo, it's like saying, listen to me.
Andy. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
Yeah, now it's to you.
there's so many.
Wait.
Laps.
I gotta do the beginning, Kev.
Go ahead.
Do it.
And now more stories of the oil slick road. With the two-wheel
I was
god,
just going to say that.
Kevin Rodeo.
Nivik.
Good.
Good.
It's a 200-mile race,
Oh, sorry.
and
Kid wasn't ready.
many do not survive
Right.
the
kid-
entire
Did the kid survive?
The kid did.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, we came in 12
Wow, out of
out
12?
of 36.
I believe we have some video we could show. I was saving
We
it.
do.
Yeah, I
Yeah, we
wanted
do.
to save it, but
Do
I
we?
wouldn't shut the fuck up in the beginning of the show before you guys.
So-
I didn't know what. Good. What?
No, go ahead.
No.
Let's see video.
No. Well, you want to see video? You want to chat a little bit?
We're not going to do video. So
I can do video right
it's
now.
a
Hold on,
very
ready?
long
Let's
race.
do video.
It's
You
a
want to
long
do video?
race. And
Here
it is.
Here's video.
it's a long race. And oh,
this
number
is- this is-
13. That's my number.
Welcome everybody to the NASCAR race. Here he comes. It's NASCAR cycle.
Yeah. So
Why
this-
is he so going so slow, kids?
It's in slow motion.
No, it's not.
It is. It is.
That's why
Should
he
be some
lost.
audio.
Look how slow he was going. Oh, he got a little fucking Scotizzi.
Unlike the cars, they don't go. The cars go around the outside all the time. Around the
He
circle.
doesn't seem like he's smooth. He seems very.
100 miles an hour.
He seems very unsure of
Yeah,
himself.
you just want me to quit.
Can we do that with him? Can we
what?
put him on one of
Could
them
you see
motorcycles?
me?
God,
I'd
yeah. Yeah, for real.
Listen, people.
I'd be like, man, that motorcycle's making a weird noise here.
Did you give him the speech? Did you give him the speech on the way home?
Which speech?
I drove 48 hours.
Yeah, he won't drive with me. He drives separately.
Are you kidding?
I swear to God.
Let me guess. His girlfriend.
No.
Oh.
No, he drove down by himself.
What?
I swear to God. The kid would just get in the van and go, and he'll drive himself for.
Why doesn't he
14
like
hours.
you?
You know, I'm trying to figure that out.
Do you talk to him during the thing?
I do. I talk to him. You know what? He likes to have a vehicle at the track that he can go, because we only have these little scooters, right, and a golf cart that you can't go to Razzles or downtown or wherever on the strip or whatever in Daytona.
Right.
And it's pretty hot. It's bike week, right? So it's mob down there.
Was his girlfriend with him?
No,
Good.
no,
Good.
she stayed home.
Okay, good.
But he's not that kind of kid. He doesn't go out and party and drink his face off or whatever. But he does. You know, he likes to have his independence when he's down there. So he takes his own. He takes his own vehicle and he does his thing.
Who finished first?
Josh Heron, his name was. Warhorse HSBK was the name of their.
How did the other guys that we know do?
Which other guys? were there?
Posh?
Posh was fifth, I want to say.
Okay.
Now you have to understand, right? So you have HSBK, right, which is the largest Ducati team, basically factory Ducati.
Bukaki.
Ducati says, yeah, right. Ducati says, hey, here's $2 million, go win,
Yeah.
right?
Kevin, they're like, here's half of a bike. We're going to need
Yeah.
that payment by next Thursday.
Yeah, exactly.
How fast
So-
was the pit stop, by the way? You pulled
20.
up early.
We were 24 seconds
That's
was our
bad.
fastest pit stop. No, it was actually pretty good.
We took
But
the
we
tire
actually
off, put the tire back on.
That's all I did once I got the
impact.
gas.
You have to do an impact.
What we did,
impact
we
with
drove
impact.
without a gas light.
Will you please come on? We're getting
So,
it.
listen, there's no gas lid.
No.
Just so we can just put the gas in and then we don't have to unscrew the lid.
Yeah, I carried around like a proton
Yeah.
pack from the Ghostbusters.
Yes.
Just
I
put
did
it
do
in.
that.
And I put it in,
Put it in.
put it in, put it out. It's like a sex scene.
Tire
Good
comes out.
porno movie.
Take them off.
So what happened was we
You ran out, didn't you?
dude, does the big Ducati team look at you and go, look at little Ducati?
They do. They do. Look at this. They're like, look at this.
the little Ducati.
Little
A
Bukaki.
little Ducati team. How are you?
They spit on me.
Is a shirt for you to wear as I
Yeah.
pass you. Did they finish first?
They finished first. Yeah, Ducati's first.
That's awful.
Second and third was M4, Suzuki, X-Star. Like, these are $1 million programs, right?
And how
And-
much is yours worth?
I
2 point.
might have put, into my season, 50 grand, maybe the whole season. I think this weekend probably cost us about 8 grand.
I think we should get Everlast to give us a little cash.
But the kid came in 12th.
He
Kid came in 12.
Yeah, for what we put in. I mean, we didn't go. Remember, we were kind of on the fence about even doing this season. So I didn't prep the bike
That's right.
all year,
Yeah,
all winter
yeah.
long. I didn't work on the bike. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. And came a month ago, and here we are.
So Is it like Little League where when the big Ducati team wins, do they cheer you on at like the finish? Come on, little Ducati! Come on, little Ducati!
No, they
none of
spit
that?
on you.
Oh,
They don't
yeah,
like you.
Bukkake. Come on, Bukkake.
I don't know. I don't know those guys.
Oh, yes.
I don't know them. They're-
I haven't.
Yes, Bukkake.
I haven't washed my hair in about
Oh,
6 days.
Jesus Christ.
Only because I had practice last night.
What'd you practice?
Little League. It was my first practice. The season starts.
Dude, you look more like Rodney Dangerfield every time we do the show.
Oh my God! I just turned and saw that.
Look at him.
Jesus Christ!
I haven't
I
washed
look
my
like-
hair in 6 days.
Oh,
I'll tell you.
baby,
Oh,
all right,
baby, all right.
Good Lord!
That's all of me, baby. That's all of me.
Fucking psycho.
I like your shirt. It's like the Robin costume.
It's Ryder.
Imagine if he
It's
was
my
Batman.
Ryder University hitting.
If he was Batman's Robin, running around in that shirt.
Come on, Batman, let's have crimes.
Batman, let's go to McDonald's.
We're gonna take
first.
these bums off the street.
And we're gonna hit them with some ball peen hammers.
Yeah.
Look at this thing. Just like my life.
It's got a little wing nut
Going
on it.
right
It's
down.
got a little wing nut on it, right?
Womp, womp,
It's got a little
womp.
wing. So what happened was, so we drove to Florida.
Yo, so he hit a friggin' buzzard on Sunday.
Ouch.
Yeah, we stayed after to test tires on Sunday,
Right.
and he was up on the banks, 160, 165 on the banks, and there was a friggin' turkey buzzard just sitting there.
Turkey buzzard.
And when he came around up on the bank, I guess the buzzard got
Right.
spooked and went to launch. And thank God it actually did, because he fucking creamed right into it and destroyed the front of the bike.
He did?
He did, yeah.
Did he fall?
No, he kept it upright. Well, what happened was it was coming straight at him, right? Well, he actually went down to the left a little bit to try to avoid what it was. He thought maybe like a
Tire.
brown bag or something, and he went to one side or the other. And then when the bird launched, the bird went in the same direction he was going. So there was no avoiding it.
Was it all feathers and shit?
Yeah, it was all feathers. And I'm gonna try to
Did you
bring.
get any guts on him?
There's shit on the bike.
Shit.
There's shit on the
The
bike.
bird took a shit before he got
The
hit?
bird took a shit on my bike. Yeah.
Arr.
Pull the bird off the
trying to-
cyclops
No, I
back.
didn't.
Yeah,
Pull it up.
pull it off. There's
Had to take
feathers
bird
everywhere.
droppings.
I took
So
it.
did the big
Shit.
Ducati? Did you? Let me ask you this: did you cheer the big Ducati team after?
No,
did you go
no,
up
they
to
were
them?
they were cheating.
They were cheating.
They were
Now
cheating.
they were cheating.
No, I'm serious.
So let
I'm
me ask you
serious.
this: is it like that movie where the what movie was it? Where the kids in the '70s movie where the kid trains the Italians are coming and he thinks he's a bike driver.
Oh yes, I remember that.
Ciao! He goes and the
Ciao,
Italians
yeah,
kick him
yeah,
and knock
yeah.
him down.
What is
Yeah.
that?
It's like a cult movie. You've heard, you watched it.
Yeah.
What is it, though?
What's that movie called?
Breaking the something.
Not
something-
Breaking Bad.
Something the speed or something or other.
No, it's about
It's Gleaming the Cube.
No, it's an old
That
high
was
school
Christian
movie.
Slater.
It's a high school movie.
I
The
know
one
you're
guy
talking. The little
scalps
blonde
the
dude.
tickets.
Yeah, little blonde dudes to try to speak Italian.
And he starts talking to his dad. Da, Papa. He goes, Ciao, Papa. And he's like, Ciao, Papa. Who's this?
Yeah, who's this kid?
And it's this kid. He goes. He's different because he wants to. He wants to ride bikes.
If anybody knows what movie this is, please let me know.
Yeah.
It's a very
I
Put
could
it in the
find it.
comments.
Popular
I can
movie.
find it because he used to
Yeah.
wear the shirt Cinzano. was the shirt.
That's
Yeah.
right. Chinzano.
Yeah,
Team
yeah.
Chinzano was coming.
Yeah.
It's
So
so
here's
funny.
this.
So anyway, this guy wants to be a bike racer,
Right.
right? And they're poor. Oh, you know what it was?
What?
They were the poor kids in town.
the poor kids in town,
Remember?
right.
They go to the
Yes.
college. There was
Yep.
the college kids. They were called the not the locals. They called them another.
Not
That was the name of the
Cutters
movie.
or
Cutters.
something. Was it Cutters?
It was Team Cutters.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember any of this.
Oh, once he says the name, you'll know. Team
Yeah.
Cutters.
I actually just brought up the photo of the bike from the bird strike.
Oh, let's see it.
Yeah, you want to see it?
That's on the
Yeah,
bird.
right.
This is the bird strike.
Get the
wow,
frig
look
out!
at
He
that.
killed that
Oh
fucking
yeah,
thing.
there's all shit on the fender.
It looks like he ran over Phyllis Diller.
Yo.
You're not
It
wrong.
looks like he. Look at the guy smiling behind you. Who's
No,
that?
he's not smiling. He's not smiling
He's
at all.
smiling.
That's Tony who runs Dunlop. He's
Tony. He's laughing at you.
yeah, you're not wrong. He's right.
He's
this
like
poor
this
sap got to
stupid
rebuild his
bastard.
bike.
Kev's like, what? You want
Team
to come
Chinzano come down.
You want to come over for turkey dinner? We're gonna have a nice
Kill
turkey
you.
dinner at the
That was the joke, right? Yeah.
buzzard
Hey,
dinner.
Yeah.
hey, Team Chinzano. What movie was that? Now it's
trying
about
to
breaking
find-
breaking away.
Breaking away.
Breaking
Look
away.
at you, right?
Yeah, breaking away. How you doing?
Breaking away. Was that bikes though?
It wasn't about bikes. It was
Like
about
10-speed
no.
bike
It was
racing?
more about these local like poor kids and
Right.
rich college kids, and how these poor the poor kids live there, and every year the college kids come and take the town over, and it's just they're always fighting each other, and they call them the Cutters, the
Right.
locals. You know, it was almost like the Collins Lakers.
Oh my God.
Going to Hamilton, remember?
Yeah.
These were the Lakers.
Yeah.
yeah.
And the Hamilton
Yeah, baby, all
Hamilton
right.
kids would come to our parties and not, not buy
no,
beer.
These were devil
Yeah.
worshippers.
Yeah, devil worshippers.
My God, a mile down the road, it was like
Oh, here they come in their flannel shirts and long hair.
you were listening to like Megadeth and shit. We
No,
were
we
like,
weren't.
who's that?
By the time we graduated, all the kids that were like, ew, they were all looking like Lakers with the long hair and everything.
Yeah.
You guys were the first to
Mullets, I'm
smoke
sorry.
pot.
Yeah, look,
These were the
look,
bad
look, look,
guys.
look, look. Here it is. You
That's
could
it. Oh,
you could
Breaking
buy it.
Away.
Breaking away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you that's what you said.
There was a hit song from that movie. I can't remember what it was.
Here's
though.
the best.
That's the only
he
thing I know
starts
about that
beating
movie.
the Italians.
Yes.
Right.
And that's why
And they start cheating
and
and
he
started-
waits for him and goes, "Hey, ciao, Bella!" And they're like, "Ciao, Bella!" And they stick the stick in his spokes, and he goes flying. My fangool! They're going as they drive by. I swear to God, how you doing?
If anybody knows the name of the song from that movie, Breaking Away, I think it's a Kenny Loggins song, if I'm not mistaken.
What song? I don't think there was a song. Do you know? Listen to me. What's he doing? Typing or beating a drum? Bing, bing, bing. Listen.
What?
Yeah.
So let me tell you about
Stop,
first
you're going to make
practice.
it rain in the studio.
First practice, I go to the field.
Hi, baby. By the way, my girlfriend says you should show up late for all the shows. You look wide awake tonight. Just text me. Oh no. Yeah. I got to after you tell
No
your
comment.
Go ahead, make your little comments.
No, I'm not making any.
No, I
comment.
mean,
Go ahead, tell your story.
Tell your story.
No,
That's what I'm
tell
saying.
your story.
I already did. Now
I
it's your,
gave up.
go ahead.
It's over.
I talked the entire beginning of the show.
It's
Kevin and I going
over.
back and forth about you. By the way, we really
Oh, my
apologize.
God.
Did you
Dude,
say
yeah, we're
something?
gonna
Eddie
rip it.
Willerman texted me and said,
You know they're wrong without you, and they're talking all kinds of shit about you.
"Who
Yeah, we
was?"
were.
We
She
were-
said
we-
something about a donkey. What did you do
Yeah,
to donkey?
well-
Was that you?
No, it wasn't me.
No.
Maybe it's somebody else
the
on
donkey?
Facebook. Somebody killing me on Facebook.
We would never say anything like that.
No,
about
no,
you.
no. Well, you're a
They
donkey.
said, "What did you do to the donkey?" He said,
Yeah,
Donkey.
"Was it you?"
maybe.
No, let me know
You're
because
gonna have-
it'll bother me if
Ray.
it was somebody on
Ray.
Facebook.
Right
yeah,
now.
It was that.
Yeah.
John Deere.
Juan deer.
Juan Deere.
That's the donkey.
Deere.
That's the donkey.
He wore that hat before and you said you liked it. Now you're acting like you never saw
I never
it.
saw it.
Yeah, you did.
What's no?
What did
I
you
never
never
saw it.
tonight?
I never saw it. That fucking
You
hat.
saw it.
I never saw
You
it.
saw it when
No,
you were
I
eating a
didn't.
sandwich. Yeah, you were.
I never saw it.
Kev, did he or did he not?
I have a
First of
Juan
all-
update?
First of all, Kev, have you or have you not worn that hat on a show before?
I have.
Okay. Now,
Is his
hasn't
name Juan?
he said he likes your hat, by the way?
Is his name Juan?
It is not.
Can we
it's
have
Dos.
can we have a Juan Deere update? Is he still there?
Yes.
oh, you're a
He's still
sucker.
there. What do you want me to do?
You're a sucker.
There are legal channels, Ray.
Legal your ass. You're in
This
Hamilton.
Yeah,
Legal.
no shit.
Legal.
Why
So
don't you do something?
So
I
we
will.
have we
Help
have.
Let me do it.
I'm gonna try to say this in my least mumbling voice, so you can't make fun of it.
Okay.
We have.
Is that why you're talking so
we
clear and
have
concisely?
hired the lawyer, and the
Yes.
lawyer issued the first notice to vacate,
No.
and that. See or no? No.
No.
He replies, no.
No.
Kevin
I
writes
don't
this
know.
long
I can't go.
$2,000 letter, and he responds. He writes on it,
No.
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 Nope.
No, thank you.
No, thank you,
No,
Missy.
no, thank
No,
you,
thank
Mr.
you.
Kevin.
So
He
we,
don't have nowhere to go.
we wrote one, and then and then the lawyer wrote
His
one.
response was in crayon.
And then
And
no.
then he put, no.
And then
No.
now they are serving him with papers that he has to come and appear in court.
They keep
So-
sending me paper.
I can't get to court because my bike broke
How
down.
come
I
you
can't
serve
get-
me paper? You not serve me food?
Can I
Kevin's
trade
mom.
you?
Kevin's
Kevin's
mom.
mom. Can
Here
I
we
get
go.
some food for these
Here we
papers?
go.
Kevin's mom.
Kevin keeps serving me paper.
He don't give me no card, just papers.
I get excited when they come.
He
I
sold
think
all
they
my
get me
tools. I got
food.
no tools to sell. He sold all my tools.
You know, if the weather's changing, do I get air condition?
I
No.
don't think so.
No, sir.
Now that it's warm, I
No.
don't need any
I
heat.
know, I know he.
That Juan, how are you going to outlast a guy that's used to sleeping on a dirt floor? He comes here.
That's-
Just the fact that
yeah.
he's got
Oh,
a
wow.
no,
I
it's
don't-
true.
That's I don't know that to be the case.
You
I
don't know it to be the case.
no.
Listen, they rented my old house
Okay.
on 2nd Street The guy rented the down. Listen, he had people living in the basement.
They sub-rent.
Listen to me,
They sub-rent.
It was
Yeah.
like a jail.
Yeah.
The cold
Yep.
basement floor. There was just blankets and pillows. Like in this room, there would be 12 blankets and pillows.
Yeah.
Wow.
On the cold, rat infested, like mice but they as soon as they see cement, they're in heaven.
Yeah.
I have somebody I know that threatened eviction because they didn't pay the rent for almost 2 months, right?
Right.
And they went over there to check everything to see because he was moving out to see if everything was cool or whatever. His kid lives there with him. He's got I'm talking 3 trips down the steps with Nike sneakers, right? Like expensive ones.
No shit.
Right. And also, he started in her house that she owns where he's not paying the rent. He started his own business, making chicken and waffle platters.
I love it.
What?
Yep.
Are they open?
And there was to-go there was to-go containers.
Sure.
They were in boxes, like from a Restaurant Depot, right? Maple syrup.
Shut up.
She took pictures of it. Swear to God. She says, she's in the kitchen, and she says, the kid comes down, right? He's about 10 foot tall. He comes down, and he says, and she turns around and says, my goodness. She's like, you guys been cooking like chicken and waffles in here. It smells like chicken and waffles. Is that for your dad's business? And the kid turns around and goes, yeah.
Kevin's mom.
Kevin's mom.
Do you want some chicken and waffle? Hello.
I got
the frozen
got
chicken.
I can't build no house, but I make chicken and waffle.
Can I get some of that in a takeout container?
Kevin's
Kevin's
mom.
mom.
Yo,
You
you know
want that
who
chicken?
used to do that?
Who?
You remember it's Eastern Phoenix now.
Yeah.
It used to be Hop Shing. Remember years ago?
Hop Shing with the rats and the cats.
Yes. I
Cats.
remember
They killed
going-
cats there.
They did.
They ate cats.
Yeah.
You ate cats, people, by the way.
Yeah.
Where was that at?
Hop
Right
Shing
in town.
is now
I had
East-
to hear the people. This place is great.
It's now Eastern.
What was it?
It's now Eastern Phoenix.
Yeah. They serve
Oh,
cats.
yeah.
It used to
Alright,
be
yeah, that
Hop
place.
Shing,
Right.
Yeah, sure.
And we did this is when I worked with my father way back in the day, and we did the renovations upstairs.
Oh, God.
Come
Bro.
on.
I swear, I don't know why.
Oh,
well,
my Lord.
You
it was
saw
for-
cat skeletons?
Well, it was for the landlord. You know who the landlord was. We're
Yeah.
not going to mention any names.
You heard rats, cat?
No. But I do know that there were dividers in all the rooms up there, and there were 2 bunks in every room. No, well, 2 bunks in every double. Like the room was split in half. So if the room was 10 feet, it was 5.
Right.
Enough for a bunk and a nightstand. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 12 people living up there. Wow. Yeah.
Damn.
It was crazy. I'm like, what the hell? I'm culture shock. 20 years
Okay.
old. You're like, what the fuck am I doing up here?
Kevin's mom.
Yeah. But they weren't Spanish. They were Asian. What'd you call them?
Asian-y.
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 Weren't sure where they came. Weren't sure what part of Asia they were from.
Right.
Asian-y, as Andy would say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did
Oh,
he's
Right, you
sleeping
wake,
with his
you fall
eyes
asleep
open.
there for a
No,
second.
just
Sleeping with his eyes open.
I'm
Look at
so
Ray's
like-
going back thinking about every time he had Hop Shing back then.
no, like
He's like,
like I haven't really done anything in months, man. I've been in a big depression.
that. Oh,
how did that microphone get flipped already? I swear to God,
What
I
are
put
you
him
doing?
down.
I gotta rub my head a little bit. I'm so out of it. So I go to this field last night for the first practice.
right.
Now, granted, they give you 2 weeks to start a team.
Are the boys playing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I'm coaching, so
Well,
they can
I-
play.
I would hope so.
I couldn't take another year to sit in the bench. So I go to the first practice. The field's this thick of dirt. It sinks in. They didn't do nothing to the field. It's awful. So now I built a field on the outfield. I put fake bases down on the rubber bases on the outfield, and it's awful. Lumps. One kid got hit in the head. Like it's so awful. So I'm trying to show these kids how to catch the ball. Now I bent down maybe 3 times.
What?
I bent down to show them how to field the ball, and I went on my one knee. I can't get up from my knees.
Oh, that's what he was talking about with the knee in the text.
Right now it makes
I was
sense.
wondering what the hell he's
I
talking
got
about.
on
yeah.
one knee to show them the throwing drill, right?
Okay.
When I got home, fucking paralyzed.
Right.
No, seriously. Couldn't move. Neck, back, legs, everything. Well,
This is just from bending down 3 times.
Yeah. So now, today, I got to practice again because of the schedule. I got the indoor cages at 7 to 8:30.
Right.
Okay. So when I said I'd be here at 8:30, I kind of lied. I was getting done practice at 8:30. Then I had a fucking parent meeting my wife reminded me about.
Right. We figured it out
So
when
I-
you weren't here.
Oh, good. What time did you go on?
We thought you fell asleep.
We went on 8:30.
Good. That's what I wanted you to do. So
I know you gave us your blessing.
Thank you.
blessing
Father,
came at 9.
It's like
already on,
Rocky.
dude.
Hey, Father, come on. Can you throw down a... Rocky, questa cosa da faccio da me. I was wondering if I get beat up tonight. You go... Amore, Padre, Spirito Santi. What a space. Thank you, Father. I'm so late. How you doing?
Great. Anyway,
Yeah.
continue, please.
About what?
Baseball?
About baseball.
Yeah, you were talking about tonight. You had, and then you stopped. You did some
So
Rocky
then I went right
impression.
into tonight's practice,
Right.
where I had I pitched, sitting down on a bucket. Well, no, it's called short BP. You're supposed to.
Oh, yeah.
And I throw underhand real, hard. It's great drill, and the kids love it. It's we do that shit in college. So, I probably threw 1,000 pitches because I got 12 kids.
Right.
They each get about 40 balls, and we went around twice, and then I did a game, suicide game, one
Right.
pitch. Speaking of which, your buddy had a interesting thing on. He does this, please pray for me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he don't.
Yeah, somebody had me up at 2:00 in the morning going over that.
He called you?
No. Your friend that used to do our show together.
Saracen necklace.
Yeah. Yeah. How you
Did she want you to call him?
She wanted to know how to get in touch with him. I said I no longer do that. And they were worried for his life or whatever.
Fuck him.
But I heard from another friend of mine that they ran into him today, as a matter of fact.
Really?
Yeah.
So I'm crippled right now. I had a meeting at 5, a budget meeting at 5, practice at 7 to 8:30, and now this.
And no nap.
No, I
wow.
don't sleep, dude. I try. I'm up all effing night.
Right.
It's awful, dude. My existence is, while futile, it's awful.
Right.
Just so you know.
While futile is awful.
I'm not going back to work, I don't think.
Right. What are you going to do?
I don't know.
Retire?
Oh, I am retired. I'm retired now. How you
Oh,
doing?
yeah. How you doing? You good?
Yeah.
Good to see you. It's great.
I'm just going to go on welfare, and I swear to God, I'm getting
Welfare.
food stamps and welfare.
What?
Why not?
Yeah, go for it. Let me know how you'd make out. I'll join you.
You going to sell your car?
No. That thing is let me just tell you.
Wait a minute. Welfare food stamps with that car,
Yeah, you don't.
as is proper. and
It is so-
$1,800 phone.
It is so fast. Oh, I love that car. I really do. Guy comes up to me today. I go to the Walmart yesterday.
this a joke?
No, that's
okay.
serious. So I'm backing into the handicap spot, right? And this guy comes to the front of my fucking car. Now, the grill is extraordinary.
Right.
He comes over to my car and he starts doing this. I'm like, am I going to fight this? I got to get in a fucking fight now. This guy's going to break my balls about the handicap spot.
Why?
I don't know. Well,
Don't
who's
you have
it?
a placard in there?
I got the placard, but I'm saying he's looking at my fucking car like this. I'm
That's
like,
Hamilton, though. You drive. Somebody drives, like comes through a light and drives past you. Like, yes, they look in your car.
So I,
Like, what are you doing?
I stagger out of the car,
Guy stood there the whole hour.
and I'm like, "How you doing?" He goes, "That car is changing colors."
Right.
I said, "Really?" He goes, "My God, that is a beautiful, beautiful car."
And then you blew him.
What color is that?
Wow.
I said, I don't really know. I said, they call it cardinal. I said, but get away from it, as a matter of fact, and get your grimy
even look
fucking
at it.
balls off it. And those googly eyes you got. No, I was very kind to him, and it was a very nice gesture. I get a lot of compliments on that beauty.
Right.
My neighbor painted his fucking car again. I got all overspray on the windows, Kev. I had to get it with a razor blade.
Wait, what do you mean?
Only
your
in
neighbor-
Hamilton.
What do you mean your neighbor
you buy
painted
a
his car?
fucking $100,000 car and you got to scrape off the fucking paint off because the neighbor's out there spray painting his. I swear to God. But I love
Wait,
the guy.
hold on.
Go ahead.
He paints cars across the way, and it's been real windy. Well, my
across
car's
the street.
covered. Yeah, across the street.
But Teddy's lived behind you. They had an auto body shop.
They moved out of there.
And I'm just saying, it's
this
kind of
isn't
ironic. That's ironic,
is.
right?
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain. I
knew that was coming.
On a wedding day. It's like a realize that you just can't wait. How's that song go?
It doesn't matter.
Clearly, you don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, I go wash the car. I do it all nice. I spray the windows. I'm like, and it's like fucking foggy. I'm like, what the? I feel it's like, shh, shh, shh.
No, clay bar.
How about it?
Yeah.
I was too lazy to do it. I got the razor blade out.
Oh, did you really?
Just to
So there's still overspray on the paint, just not the windows.
Oh, it's covered. Yeah. But I'll tell you what, it feels so silky when you get done with the clay bar and the soap, and it's beautiful. Because I figure now that I have people, loving it, I got to really make sure she always looks good.
Right. So you just shove it right down their throats.
Yeah. it's
I'm
like that
unemployed.
tall. It's like that tall blonde you get. You
Right.
get her the new teeth and
Yeah.
the hairline and everything.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Not at
Ray,
Yeah, not-
Ray gets out of the car and they're like, this car is beautiful. And he hands him a $5 in food stamps. Here you go. Can you move that for me? Yeah.
all. Here's my EBT card.
Keep that right there.
I love it. How you doing? Here's a free bottle of fucking soda.
There you go. Go get yourself something not prepared food.
Can't buy tobacco with it, but go get yourself something
I
between
know
$4 and
if you go to
$6.
the chicken guy that I'm friends with. Here, wait, hold
Chicken
on.
and
I got a
waffles.
guy.
Give me back that $5.
I got a
Here,
guy
here's
on Peach Street.
Here's a 20.
Yeah.
He'll buy that from you
How
for
you doing?
15. Go
How you
ahead.
doing?
Go ahead.
How you
You
doing?
can get a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah.
So you're not going back to work.
What am I gonna do?
Look at his face. No, like you
What am I
offended
gonna
him.
So beneath me.
Offended him.
I fucking gamble for a living. That's all.
Okay.
I'm a gambler.
All right.
I gamble.
Okay. Kenny Rogers.
Serious. I'm gambling.
Kenny Rogers.
Warm summer's eve.
On a train bound to nowhere, I met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to speak. Then I pulled out my zipper.
Here we go.
He reached in for a tug, and I said, for another nickel, you could come play with my wife.
Right. Oh,
So
wow.
I handed him her number.
And
He
I
went
drank down
down
my
for-
last swallow.
No, it's not how it goes.
And he
then he
bummed
had
a
a little
cigarette.
slumber.
Right.
And then he paid my... Oh, never mind.
Right.
Anyway. You gotta know when to...
Hold him.
And know when to
Fold him. Know when to walk away.
away. And
Know when to run. You never drive your
Florida.
When you're
Come in with a
the table,
motorcycle. And then when
time enough to count. When the food stamp's done.
you can't drive a Ducati. With a
Bugatti.
team from Ducati, they look over and smile at you, and then they laugh.
Oh, that's a
again.
show, everybody.
All right,
Yeah,
everyone.
right. Good night. All right. Have a good one.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is Kevin Nivick Rodeo.
Wait, we got questions.
Yes.
What's going on with the Wendy's building?
I don't know.
Everybody wants to know, right? What happened?
So what's coming there is a
Here we go.
Hector's Chicken and
Hector's Chicken.
Hector's Chicken. No. Hold on for a minute.
Raising
Can we go to
Cane?
commercial? Who?
Raising Cane?
Raising Cane.
That's a chicken place.
No.
Okay.
I'm not supposed to tell everyone, but I think I am.
You don't know, do you?
I do know.
Oh, you do?
Oh, I know,
Oh,
Jerry.
do you? Okay. Did it happen in that 3-hour meeting that you had?
Yes, it did.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yes, it did.
I knew there was a long one.
Yeah, go ahead. Did you stay awake for the whole thing?
I did.
Did you?
I really did.
We have footage.
You can't do it right now. Look at him. He's like this. We're going to go through the meetings, by the way.
Yeah,
What's
we're
that?
going to keep an eye on you in the
We're going to
meeting.
keep an eye on you.
I felt I was falling asleep in the meeting, but I tried to play it off by shutting my eyes and moving my fingers so they thought I was thinking about
Shut
something.
my eyes and move my. You were in deep thought.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Nobody else can figure it out?
No, they're
Yeah.
not. He's doing it. It's Deep Thought with Ray Handy.
Deep thoughts. Yeah.
By Raymond Handy. So everybody's doing these events. Of
brand new
course, I
dance.
forgot breakfast with the governor, and then
What?
I bailed on these other. I hate politics, man. I don't know why I get involved. You know, everybody. You know,
Why do you get involved?
I
Why
gotta tell
do people
you, now
get
the
involved?
candidates go everywhere. Like they don't do shit
they're
for
friggin'
fucking
you don't
4
hear a peep
years.
out
You don't
of them.
hear
Yeah,
nothing.
there you go.
Then they're everywhere. They're fucking pictures right everywhere.
How are you?
So nice to meet you.
I'm picking up dog shit outside of the schools. Look at me go.
Picking
Picking it all up.
Clean
Look
the
at me
lake
go.
up. I ain't cleaning no fucking lake up. I didn't even clean my own house.
Right.
You understand? I don't even mow my own lawn. I'm gonna go pick up some pigs that are back there doing shit. You know what I'm saying? There's a condom, for Christ's sakes. No.
Okay.
I ain't picking up fucking trash. You pick up my trash. I don't pick up your trash. You understand?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
There you go. It's great.
So I had to get a call about that. Then I was supposed to go to this dinner. That I bailed.
What'd you get a
last
call? What
minute.
was the call?
Where are you?
You're not picking up trash.
Yeah.
Where are you? You're not here. You're not here for the photo op.
Yeah, the photo fucking.
Ah,
all
you
the other
missed the
guys were here.
photo op.
Fuck
Everybody
them.
else got the
Ray,
photo op.
Ray,
They
there's
gotta be
food,
there.
Ray. There's food, Ray. Where are you?
Then I did forget about breakfast with the governor the other day.
Right.
With Snaggletooth?
No,
No.
our governor, the Italian
Oh,
The one that's running for
the one that's
governor.
running, the candidate.
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 Citarelli?
Chitterelli.
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 Good guy. Good guy. I'll tell you right now.
That
if
other
this,
that other walking hard on was with him.
who?
The limp dick.
Oh, listen. If this guy wins, I'm going to tell you right now. This guy wins for governor. Hamilton's going to be set up. I'm going to tell you right now.
Really?
Okay.
Oh yes.
Really?
Led by this guy.
Oh, God.
Okay.
I will have a job with the state.
You're not going to because you don't make it to
I'll
the
be his
events.
bodyguard.
You didn't go to the
You
breakfast.
better pick up the trash, Chief. You don't
Yeah.
pick up the trash, you get no job.
Fucking trash. Get the fuck out of here.
Citronella is going to be like, oh, listen.
Citronella.
Yeah, you know his name?
That's a smelling salt.
No flies on him.
Yeah. No bugs allowed. Not in Hamilton. You hear me? Not as long as Citronella's burning here.
What am I
Look
doing?
at you.
Dude? What am I doing coaching?
I say the same thing. What's he doing
All
coaching?
this talent, and I got to give it to strangers.
Right.
What?
All my knowledge
Of what?
of baseball,
Right.
given to strangers for free.
Right. Do you tell these kids, like, a good health routine that they have to do and eat right and all that shit?
I do.
Do you really?
I do.
And they're looking at you like, okay. Listen.
Stop drinking that soda.
No, I'm not gonna. No stupid voices. I'm just gonna be me, and that's it. Listen, kids. Look at me, pillar of health. Eat right. You'll wind up like this when you get older.
Yeah.
And then they're like, I quit, and they run off.
I'll tell you what, man. I got some
Did
asses.
you hire Buddy Treen as your assistant?
Oh my God!
But I'm
Please.
gonna tell you something, man.
He's great,
The
though.
parents,
Well,
I don't care
Buddy's
if
a
the
great
parents
guy.
were there or not. I fucking screamed at those kids, and they react. I don't give a fuck. I said, I ain't here to mess around. Now let's go. I scream at them.
Did
And then
did.
you grab your chest like this. You're like,
Well, because they're all start
do they
talking.
do they call you
Start
Coach?
talk-
They call you Coach Scipione, Coach Ray. What do they call you?
Coach Ray, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
now the first thing kids we're going to learn is you take these two paddles and you rub them together like this, and then just pull up my shirt and shock me.
You know,
with 'em.
we had one donated on the outside of the press box there.
Oh, a
a
decent
lot of
player?
them.
Oh yeah,
A
no,
lot of
I had
those.
to take. I had to listen to me.
A lot of the fields have them because
Yeah.
the kids dying like
They
that.
are, but let me tell you, I had to take all these classes yesterday online. I had to get 4 certificates yesterday.
Who took the classes?
I swear to God, I did. The kids were in school,
Right.
and I tried to go fit.
You'll hire somebody.
I pulled my move where
Here,
I drag. No, I listen
There's
to me.
40 in food stamps. Get in here and take this test for me.
I drag the thing. You know, it's got the thing, the little ball that's like however long the video is.
Yeah.
Well, my thing is I grab it and drag it to the end, and then go to the next page and drag it. And I finished the training in like 6 minutes.
Didn't learn a fucking thing.
It said no. No, I couldn't do it. It
Right.
said no.
Denied
Going
you.
ahead, you
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So I had, well, a couple of them I put it on and left, and
Right.
then but I passed all the tests. I got the certificates, bro.
Certificates.
I got the
Did you?
certificates in the car. Sure.
I'm a professor now.
I'm a professional CPR. Me. How you doing?
Wow.
You. Yeah.
Me.
Go
Had to
whack
learn-
yourself.
I had to learn.
Yeah, I know. I
Listen
wouldn't
to
trust him. He'd be like, "You okay?
I had
Kicking
to.
you?
I had
You all
to.
right over there?
You stop it. I had
Wow,
to.
my foot."
I had to learn the CPR. I did
The
the.
CPR.
I'm gonna tell you something. I did the Heimlich on my boy Brandon. Saved his life.
Yeah.
Brandon.
Oh yeah, he was choking.
Brandon.
I got under there, boy. took like three.
No
Three or
shit.
four. Fourth one, I went a little harder, and it went, phew.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
So Ray, you said something earlier.
Yes.
When you came in, you said,
Yes.
"Like keep them parents out of the damn dugouts." You said, right? Or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
What happened?
About what?
Why, was there an incident that they came in the dugout? The parents?
No, they go in other teams' dugouts.
Did
not
they
mine.
really?
Yeah.
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 Do you remember?
I was
do
half
you
dead.
remember?
I got the nail fouled off my
Yeah.
finger.
Andy, did you hear the story?
No.
So
not
I had it is absolutely true.
I was a catcher.
Right.
Yeah. So we actually my first baseball team. I
Mine
played
too.
Was it? That's right. Yeah.
Your father signed me up.
Yeah.
We were 9
Yeah.
years old.
On the microphone.
My first.
We were 9 years
There we
old.
go.
Yeah. My first team ever, first and last.
Gardeners.
Gardeners
We
Express.
were
right?
yellow. We were fucking yellow.
We were yellow, and gold,
green.
yellow and green. Yeah. So we're playing right, and this guy, you were catcher, right?
Sharon Kroger was batting.
Kruger, Sharon Kruger. was
She
that.
works for she's one of our main people at the school now. She
Is
runs,
she really?
yeah.
Nice.
She runs like
cool,
she's got
very
a
nice.
boiler
Right.
license and everything. So the two of the top players in the league were Barbara Sabara and,
Yeah.
and Sharon Kruger. They're on the
Yep.
same team.
Yeah.
Right.
Carolyn Luke too. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
Carol and Luke, but
Carolyn.
those two are fucking good.
Yeah, they're very good.
I remember Barb being good.
So,
Yeah,
so
well, they
I
were
was,
they went on this senior rec on the
I
chick
was
softball.
I was a catcher, and either Barbara or Sharon was up, and they foul tipped the ball off my thumb, and the nail was like, I don't know, part of it was bleeding and everything. So I'm in the dugout, and my mother flies in. What's wrong?
No,
Yeah.
she did not say what's wrong.
Yes, she did.
No,
My baby.
Mommy, it was my mommy, me the baby.
No, I wasn't crying.
You were the mommy. You were mommy. Oh, my mommy.
Oh,
she
yeah,
came
she
in and
ca-
saw
yeah.
the nails.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we were all in the
I
dugout.
call
like,
my kid's dad. Look at my New Balance I got. Turfs. How you doing?
yo, I got a new set of Under Armour while I was in Florida.
Dude, come on, bro. These are turfs.
I don't even know what that means.
Baseball turfs. New Balance.
Oh, baseball.
How you doing?
I'm sorry,
I
Coach.
never had New Balance, but I bought them because they were in town. Shop local, people.
Where'd you buy them?
Showcase Sports, baby.
Oh, nice.
It's got a lot of
they
nice
have, they have sneakers there?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, I'll have to go now.
Adidas.
Who runs it?
Good guy. I don't know his name.
Wait, Mike.
No, it's not Mike. It's Ron. Is it
Ron. Yeah, Ron. Filipino. Oh, wait.
Used to call him Sasso. Now it's Ron.
Ron.
Remember that?
Tell me needs to sponsor the show.
Oh, I forget his last name.
Showcase Sports.
His kids played softball. My girls. I can't remember. Filipino. Is that his name?
So they were all talking about.
Siliputty?
They were
Ron
all.
Siliputty.
They were all talking about these.
Remember there was a kid in school that's last name they used to call him Sucker Penis. I can't
Yes. Yeah.
I was watching a local
Wow.
a local podcast, and they were talking about
Which one?
remember. Yeah, which one?
I'll tell you later.
Wait, can I show you a
Was
picture
there
of one
was
that
there
sent to me?
was it a 1 shot, 2 shot, 3? How many people on the podcast?
Oh, I don't know.
Did it look like this?
Was that it?
Yeah. So it was.
Kev told me.
They were talking
That's
about
the biggest
they
pile
were
of
ta-
shit I've ever seen.
They were, no, they. Never mind.
Oh, no. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, and they. I didn't know all these catering halls had opened.
What catering halls? What do you mean?
That's what they were talking about. These big catering halls that opened.
Where?
Apparently, Kerrybrook is opened under another name.
I don't know. It reopened. I know they stopped.
Yeah, no,
they
it
stopped the construction. And
No.
I ain't seen shit going on over there. Not that I drive
It's open and running.
by. Nice.
They do the Quintanillas there.
The other one
Quinceañeras.
down in
who's?
ACO opened again.
Yes,
Oh,
and that's the
so
other one
that
they
was,
mentioned.
Was Shannon?
Who
right?
bought
Yeah.
Shannon?
I don't know.
That was a nice place.
Yeah.
It's called Regalis now, I think.
Yeah, that's what they had
Gallons.
said.
Yeah.
And but-
Parking is terrible there.
yeah, it is.
Yeah,
really?
parking's awful.
Well, no, they got around the back. No.
Yeah, but they have 2 or 3 different rooms going at one time. Forget it.
Oh.
Yeah, well, they got that. I saw they have the front part. It's like off to the left-hand side if you're going down towards Philly. They have it on the front side. It's like a cafe, restaurant, whatever, and you got parking like immediately right there. But it's not many spots.
No.
And then they were telling somebody sent me it the ad for there, telling me they're doing comedy shows and I should go there. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go there. That's great. Think they're going to pay me? No.
What are you doing, Ray?
It's going to be one of them.
So
Have chicken nuggets. That's your payment.
they
No, thank you.
I was when it was the Shannon.
The Shannon.
I was at a alleged mob person's wedding, and it was so big that he had 2 rooms,
Okay.
and they did everything twice.
Twice?
They cut the cake twice. They had the every fucking thing twice.
Twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Were they Jersey based or were they Philadelphia based? Just curious.
Well, there is no mob in Jersey. It's
I know.
kind of Philly.
Right.
You know what I mean? Old timer. But
Got remarried?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this fourth or fifth, third or fourth marriage.
Eventually
And you know what
you'll
the
get it.
fucked up thing was?
Eventually get it right.
Her maiden name was Scipio. Really? I swear, no relation.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's great.
There was a kid that came through Hamilton probably 10, 15 years ago, was a baseball player. And the crazy thing is I know for a fact, because I know people that had asked him, that kid probably had to get asked 52 times daily if he was related to me.
Right.
Because he was playing baseball, if he was my son, you know.
Was he overweight and slept a lot?
Narcoleptic. Narcoleptic.
He was.
Hankering for gambling?
Kind of was.
Yeah.
He was. Actually, no, he was a little shit.
Yeah.
So does Uncle Ray think that he's going to win the election? Let's see.
What election?
Yeah. It's not till November, bro.
Oh, how far
What
is
do
that?
you...
We can have a lot more podcasts between now and then.
Boy, I gotta tell you
You could
something.
lose a lot more votes.
What the fuck are you even running for?
Yeah.
What is it?
Countsville.
Now? All right, so that's what it's going to be.
Now, here's what I feel bad.
Oh, Jesus
Wait,
Christ.
hold on.
Can I just tell you
You
one
started
thing?
about the podcast. What were you watching on the podcast before we
Yeah.
get off of that?
What pod?
The one you said you watched.
You said you were watching this other podcast and they were talking about...
No, they mentioned about these. They didn't mention, like no one ever mentions the cathedral.
Right.
That's fine. That doesn't matter.
And they didn't mention it?
It is
No.
what it is.
Okay.
No.
Did it sound like this the whole time?
Yes. And then, you hear about just all these these events that aren't, I don't know, they just don't, I don't know.
Let it go.
What do you mean
let it
events?
go.
What are you talking about?
He's off on another tangent.
What are you talking about, events?
Like the event I was supposed to go to,
Oh, wait. Did the gala happen? When is the gala?
I got to go to that.
When
It's
is
in
that?
April.
April. Okay.
Yeah.
And where's that at?
Steak or chicken? That's in
Vineland.
Vineland.
As they would say,
Vineland. I've seen
Vineland.
the Vineland.
Vineland.
Do you want to go to Vineland? Mrs. Kevin's mom, can you drive me to Vineland to my job?
Hey, going to gala?
I want to go to Gala with Vineland.
Gala?
I take you to Gala for Vineland?
No, Galloway. Gala.
No, Gala.
Okay, anyway,
Gala,
getting back to it.
Yeah.
So,
We're going to beat that into the ground.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, I just, it's bullshit.
What, the podcast that you watched?
No, the, just people not
Hey, speaking of podcasts, right?
going local.
The local podcast. Let's go back that way. Have you heard from the other one that wanted to do a show?
Yeah, I think it might happen.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
traitor.
That's not a traitor.
You're a
It's
traitor.
not a traitor. It's not a traitor. We're trying to. We're trying.
I guess, what are you going to put the logo on top of this one?
We have studios here for a reason, right?
Right.
No, our studio.
No, studios plural. Next,
Where?
The next room over is a studio. It can be. Listen, I can build 4 of these studios if I want to.
No, but you're not.
I could, but I
Why not?
can.
You're going to buy all this equipment for 4 places?
I already have all this equipment.
No, you don't. Do you?
Have you been in the warehouse? Aside from circular
Lots
saws,
of fucking.
aside from
lots
circular
of
saws
tools.
and hammers,
Did you put anything on the White Horse Pike again?
I do. I got.
He's awful.
I got 2 stacks of tires
We got to
out
call
there.
him No Wheeling
I
and
got
Dealing
generators. I got all kinds
Yeah.
of shit out there. What do you want? I got it all.
It's
Tools for sale.
We should do a commercial. It's
That's
the
what I
no wheeling and dealing.
Dude,
Kev.
if we did a commercial and put it on TikTok,
Oh, my God.
that would be great.
Listen, I do wheel and deal. I
No,
gave
you-
listen,
no,
I
you don't.
absolutely do.
Okay, let me hear it. What deal did you give someone? Did you raise it?
They usually don't bother coming back. That's the problem.
Did
right?
you raise
So
it 30?
listen to this, right?
It's $500. Is that a like a it's got to be it's $500, and Kevin's like, well, there's a little negotiating I can do. All right, so let me give you $450, and Kevin's like, get the fuck out of here. Right
No,
now.
listen.
get outta here.
Here's the thing. They friggin' email you so many times or message you so many
Take your
times,
family,
right?
get the fuck out.
And I say, listen, because they're always like, what last price, what best price, what whatever, and I just say, listen. I'm not negotiating. I negotiate, but I'm not doing it until you're standing in front of me with a fistful of cash.
Right.
I'm not going to sit here, waste half my day, and go back and forth with you, and you're not going to show up.
Most negotiating whatevers, so let's say people that negotiate.
Negotiations.
Right. Most negotiations take 3 times.
Yeah, it goes
Third time it
my
closes.
price, their low offer, meet in the middle, done.
Whatever.
Right? It's
Yeah.
Gas Monkey Garage. Anybody that ever watched that show knows when you barter, that's how it works out. That's how it ends up.
But
right?
you got to be there with cash.
Right. You have to. That's
mean,
the thing. We
because-
stand in front of me with cash. It's fine. No
Because then
problem.
you get the guy that take his first offer, and then he's like, well, so this is 600. Would you take 550? And you're like, yeah. And then he's like, how about 500? Yeah, listen.
No, we just agree. Yeah, exactly.
Because they're like, I should have shot for less. Then you get the guy that's like 600. He's like, I'll give you 250. I'm like, listen, I stopped snorting crack 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying? But I'll take it. No. Anyway.
What were you selling? Huh? What are you? Are you eating your hand?
No, I had to make it shorter. What happened?
What were you selling at the time?
Nothing. I was
Kiss
just
stuff?
No, I was just saying. No,
So-
I
so
don't
I
mess
did-
around on the Kiss stuff.
So I
man.
do negotiate, though, just so you know. I do.
Okay.
Right? So I get, let's just say someone was $750.
Yeah.
Guy goes 600.
Yeah.
Just out of sheer curiosity. Every now and again, I go, sure, no problem. Crickets. You don't hear anything.
Yeah.
Crickets, right? I accepted your offer, and you ignored it, right? These people are so stupid, and they're so, I don't even know what to call them anymore. They are dregs. They are morons. They are idiots. I am so fed up with these people. It's not even funny. However, Andre came today.
Hendry?
Andre.
Hendry.
Hold on, I'll read it to you.
It's
so,
me.
So his name was.
Angie.
I went full asshole on this guy, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, hi, this is for a 4-pack of Damo 10-inch suction cups. Like that.
Suction cups?
Yeah, for big pieces of glass, right?
All right.
They put suction cups on.
Can you do that?
No, I'm not doing it again.
Yeah. Got a little excited.
So, Andriy, Andriy,
yes.
says, hi, still available, right? That's the first.
Yeah.
They hit the button right there, ladies.
No, they just sold them.
So I say, depends on your next comment, right? And he goes, how many do you have? Listing says it's a 4-pack, one 4-pack of 10-inch suction cups, right? So I give him the Jean-Luc Picard.
400.
I give him the Jean-Luc Picard, the guy, the GIF or whatever they call that.
Yeah.
And I said, 4. And he said, how much for all 4? And at the top it says $100 for a 4-pack of Dymo vacuum suction cups, right?
It's a shame you're not
Maybe
selling
he don't
brains.
understand English, Kev.
I said 4. And
Okay.
he goes, so then I go, you're fucking with me, right? And he said, you have 4 suction cup. How much can you sell 4 for? I'm like, so I go, if you look at the top of the screen.
He figures he's taking all 4. Can I get a discount?
Right. I said, if you look at the top of the screen, you will
4
see.
for $1?
Yeah.
Right. So you will see it says 4-pack, which means 4. And that's $100. And I mean, it can't be any clearer. All you have to do is put a minimal amount of common sense and situational awareness together, open your eyes, and fucking read. And then I put a little picture with a red arrow. Oh, you can't see it.
Yeah, I see it.
A little red arrow.
Pointing to the top.
Pointing to
With a
where it says
circle.
4-pack
Yeah.
for $100. And he said, excuse me for asking you again if it would be possible to pick it up today. I'm like, I just reamed this guy, right?
And he loves it.
He just doesn't know, I guess, right? Yeah. So can you send me the address? I'm like, he's not going to come, right? So I sent him the address, right? And I said, when do you want to come? And I figured that's the point where he's going to ghost me because it's wasting my time. And he goes, I'll be there at 7:40. I'm like, I'll see you then, whatever.
At night?
Yeah, because I was going to be here waiting for you guys anyway.
Sure.
Waiting longer for you.
Sure.
And he,
Sure.
so he messaged me. He's like, oh, I'll be there later, like 8:10. I'm like, oh, great. This guy's just,
At least Andy will be here to protect me.
So I go, well,
Here I am.
I've been here since 5 p.m. waiting for you. You better get your ass here, right? He showed up.
No way.
Yeah, he showed up.
And he bought them.
And I put on here, and I did put a caveat on this post because I was posting them. I said this is happening in real time, and I put on there this guy Andrew, super nice Russian dude, right? Gives me $100 all four. He says he came from Central Jersey to pick him up, and he was a couple minutes late. He was sorry for being late. I'm like, learn how to type and learn how to read.
So he had no idea you were breaking
He had
his
no
balls.
idea I was breaking his balls.
And
No
did
idea.
you try to upsell him?
No, I said $100. Here you go. There's all four for $100.
You didn't say, well, why don't you come in and see I got all this other shit?
I didn't want to get into all
You're
that.
not a salesman.
He
buddy.
wanted
Them Russians will
suction
buy
cups.
everything.
No, he wanted suction cups.
For what?
I don't know, and I don't care. You know what? I got one less bit of real estate out there that I have to worry about. Okay, I got more square footage back in my warehouse. That's all I know.
Kevin.
Yeah. So we don't have the. I better mark that as sold before some other retard friggin' posts me. Hold on.
He's got a lot of time on his hands.
said-
No, I
he said
don't.
the R word.
I did. I should have said I'm sorry.
Why,
I
retard?
apologize.
We're going to get a bunch of email tonight. I said Asian-y. This
You
is like
said
the
Asian,
fourth
and
time
I said
I've
the
said
R
it.
word.
You said R. You,
I don't mean it
and
like
no matter
that,
what
though.
you
I
say,
don't mean it
you're
like
gonna
that.
get No.
For what it's worth, my 84 listings is now are down to 83 listings now.
But that's not everything you got, is it?
No, God, no. Well, most of them were like multiples. I sell them multiples. That's like when you have listed like I don't know nail guns, and then you have 30 different nail guns listed. Wake up, Ray.
Yeah.
30 different nail guns listed in the one.
Oh, Christ.
in the one listing. Then they say, "Is it still available?" And I'm like, "Well, there's like 30 different nailers in this, or saws, or whatever in this one." Wake up, Ray.
So if I have a political fundraiser at the cathedral, will I get a special deal?
Not if you say the cathedral. You won't.
You aren't going to give me a deal, are you?
Looking
I'm
for
going to
that
give you. I'm
hometown
absolutely going to
discount?
give you
No,
a deal,
you're
Ray.
not.
I would run your campaign out of there, Ray.
There you go.
Well,
Kevin's
only if you run for
offered
mayor.
how many times?
Only if you run for
That's
mayor.
what I forgot to tell you.
You're running for mayor.
So crossing guard, I know,
Oh,
knows a ton of people.
big time.
Sits out in front of your house.
Go ahead.
Crossing guard in front of your house.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, the lady sits in her truck half the time?
Well, she's waiting for the people to come.
Yeah.
She used to be our
She
FedEx
yells
driver.
from the fucking truck.
She used to be our
Oh
FedEx.
Go
no
ahead,
way!
kids.
She's a crossing guard there.
Yeah.
Oh, she's awesome.
She's awesome.
Love her.
ahead.
She really is good.
Yeah.
Good person.
I'm not saying anything.
So she never had a bumper sticker on hers. I never, but she put mine on.
No way.
Yeah,
Nice.
for school board. So
Wow.
she comes up to me all excited yesterday, and she's like, "Listen,
And you're,
I've been
and
talking."
you're like, who the fuck are you? Get away from me.
No,
Don't touch my car.
Don't go near the car.
You spraying paint near my
I
car?
said, "Pay homage to the car first. Pay homage." She bowed down and
Right.
did the 4-pointed star. Mm-hmm. What? Wait till I tell you about. Remind me to tell you about Anton LaVey, by the way, the Satan guy.
Dude, I remember that.
Just
Yeah, go ahead.
she comes up and she goes, I've been talking to a ton of people, and they're all voting for you for mayor.
What is she going to say? Nobody's voting for you?
No, she walked
she's gonna say
all the
that.
way there. She
All
goes,
the way.
Yes.
All the way.
And she said,
Across the street.
But it's a walk.
All
It's
the
a
way.
good 100 yards.
For you.
No,
Come
it's
on. Oh,
not
yes.
100 yards.
Oh, yes,
it is not
Jerry.
100
It's
yards.
I'm not fucking
Jerry?
measure it. I'll measure it. So
You go
I
pace it
said,
off.
I'm not running for mayor.
must fall
She's
asleep.
like, what? I'm like, don't you read the paper? She's like, no.
Nobody does.
I said, I'm running for council. I'm running for council and blah, blah, blah. And
People read the paper this way in Hamilton. Right as they're walking out of Wawa, they're like, "Oh yeah, look, a picture of Ray." Out the door.
so I saw a story
Right.
on who was the blonde after Marilyn Monroe?
Anna Nicole Smith,
No, beautiful girl in the 50s.
Bridget Bardot.
It wasn't. No, not Bridget Bardot.
Hmm.
You know she was.
Wait, I'm thinking.
God, I can't believe I'm not. I read all these stories about her. Anyway,
Yeah.
she played the dumb blonde and everything. Well, she had an IQ of 165. She was a fucking genius.
Really?
Yeah. Kev, look up who was after Marilyn. She'll come right up. Gorgeous.
was
She was
after
the main
Marilyn
pinup
Monroe?
girl. Yeah. Not Bridget Bardot. Was I'm gonna be so fucking mad because I got to tell you all these stories real quick. With 906.
Yeah. It's 10, by the way.
Oh, it's 10:06.
Yeah.
Oy vey. We got to get a move on.
I'm trying to think. Let's see. Bridget Bardot, Marilyn
Jane
Monroe,
Mansfield.
Jane Mansfield.
Jane Mansfield
What was-
was
So-
what's her name's daughter? Is the daughter, the
The
mother?
daughter is on the show
SVU.
now. Yeah. So she, had a few marriages or whatever. Well, she ends up talking to Anton LaVey
What?
because she was a publicity whore, and so was he. Now, he started the Church of Satan, right? But not as everyone who thinks Satan, like the evil devil, where they drink the blood of babies and shit.
Right. What's the other version of Satan that you know of?
Well, this is. I'm going to tell you because
I wanna hear this.
one of my first managers was in that church, and he told me the same thing that I read.
Right.
He said, "Ray, you don't understand. Satanism is you do what gives you pleasure," and that's what this guy was in Hollywood. And he had a church. A lot of celebrities went there, and his thing was, it wasn't this gory, evil, scary. It was, even though he wore the little horns on his head and everything, and dressed in a black robe, and with the little pencil, he looked like the devil.
Right. What's wrong with that?
He, his thing was, you do what gives you pleasure, blah blah blah. So
So you use Satan's.
He drew-
Satan's name.
right,
Right.
he wrote the book, the dictionary for Satan, everything.
Right.
Anyway, my first
That's
first
a whole
manager,
different version of what I know as Satan.
my
by the
first
way.
manager was crazy, all tatted up.
Right.
His name was Johnny, and he was a good kid. He was a poet and this and that, and into that heavy metal and everything. Well, he was a saint. He used to try to tell me about, what it was, the real, what to believe in. And well, he left. He left me. He went on a trip to
Hell.
where pot was legal. Where was that?
Denver,
What's it called?
Colorado.
What's it called?
Not Colorado. It's another country
oh,
where they got the whores that dance on the
Oh
red
yeah,
light dance.
Amsterdam.
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 He went on a vacation to Amsterdam, never came back.
no way.
Never came back.
God bless him.
He ends up in
Good for him.
Listen, years later, he ends up in New York. This, that, and the other thing. Well, on 6, because my new manager was his friend. That's how he got the job. On 6/6 of 06, he was home,
What?
just watching TV. He
Right.
goes in his room, gets a fucking shotgun, goes in the middle of the street, fucking shoots his head off. On 6/6, he purposely wanted to die on 6/6 of 06. Anyway, James Mansfield was
Plural.
James Mansfield.
James Mansfield's. There's a
Well,
lot of
you sure-
S's.
I'm very tired. James Mansfield's was
Can't tell.
James
James.
Mansfield.
James.
Stop it, John.
John.
Stop it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Stop it.
Go ahead.
James Manfield.
Right.
James Manfield.
Stop it.
What was her name again?
James Mansfield.
James Mansfield.
Come on, Andy.
Why?
You know who I mean. It's very sorry.
Hold on.
Serious.
Is,
We
this,
all do.
is this her, Ray? Hold on.
She's beautiful.
Wait a minute. Why is it not coming up? Well, stand by.
You're probably you're looking up James.
I'm looking up James Manfield.
Manfield.
I got to put the S.
No, it's Jane.
You
Jane.
said James, Ray.
not
Say it.
James.
Say it. What's her name?
Jane Mansfield.
James Mansfield.
So she starts hanging out with Anton LaVey, taking all these photos with him and everything. Well, the husband hated it.
Mickey.
So he puts a spell on the husband and says he will be dead in an auto accident within 1 year.
Right.
Well, a year later, they're in with all the girls. She had 4 daughters in the back seat. They crash and go under a Mack truck. That's her.
That's her?
It was cloudy. They didn't see the truck had stopped because there was a truck in front spraying pesticides. So she goes under the car. Now, they said she was decapitated,
Right.
because they saw the wig. She was wearing a wig on the glass, but she wasn't. But dead on the scene. He dies on the scene, and they all said it was this devil, the Satan thing. Well, the daughters all lived in the back seat, and the one is an actress now. But
She has a scar right here.
Oh, shit.
yeah, she does
Ray,
have the scar.
I have another picture of her for you. This is what Ray really means.
Right. Oh, James Hetfield.
James Hetfield.
Oh,
James
Hetfield.
Oh,
Kevin,
yeah, my bad.
Kevin, look up the car because
He
they
is-
got the cars in the museum now, and they got all her blood on. They left all her blood on it.
That's great. Why would
So
you do
anyway, this guy,
I didn't think
Sammy Davis Jr. was close to him. All
Right.
these celebrities, Anton LaVey, you got to look it up. And they put him in movies and shit. Some of these celebrities. It's some eerie. I think there's a lot of evil shit that goes on in Hollywood. A lot of evil
Dude,
shit.
I fell down a rabbit hole. We were talking about it before you got here, right? About mermaids. How
Do you
the
think they're real?
elite- Dude, I fell in a rabbit hole over them really finding mermaids. They're paying $50,000 to go to these dinners and eating eating mermaid meat.
Get the fuck out.
I'm telling you, that's what I read, dude. It's like a elitist Hollywood thing.
You really think so?
I have no idea, but I fell down a rabbit hole.
Well, I
pretty hard.
saw a video of a 9-year-old girl who's explaining to a guy about the satanic rituals they do
Right.
and how they buy babies off of people that can't afford to have them, like these drug addicts and these homeless people that have infants.
Right.
They buy the infant. Now here's a 9-year-old girl telling them everything, hang it by its feet. They take the knife, slice. Now she's like maybe even 6 years old. She was very young. The guy's like, how could this girl make this up? And then we drank the blood, she said, and they cut the head off. And I mean, so fucking crazy. This little girl.
And you're asking me if I believe the
Is
mermaid
talking
thing,
about
but
this.
you're telling me a
No,
6-year-old.
I don't know if I believe it. I'm
Right.
just saying, like,
Same thing
there's
with the
so
mermaid
many
thing.
crazy shit.
I know. Dude, there's a whole story about, like, Heather O'Rourke from Poltergeist. And they said that she had, damn it.
Andy,
Yeah.
is this what you were talking about?
Yeah. Oh, my God, yeah.
That's real?
Oh, my God, yeah. Totally.
Kevin, you really think that's real?
I don't.
But that's not the actual picture, Kev, that I saw. This one was.
You're gonna
I'll
eat
send you
that
the video.
meat?
No, but they're catching them. There's one video where the guys are like the big ship or whatever, and you see this huge net coming up, right? And a fucking hand, like a human hand, comes through it, but it's all webbed. And then the guys
But,
got
like,
scared
are they
to drop
hot
it.
girls?
No, they're not. There's no way that it's
Oh.
like Disney. The one picture or in a video that I saw, and it's like it looks like it was burnt or something, the body, but the hair was kind of matted looking, and the teeth were like this fucking big
Yeah,
and
so
sharp.
they're like fucking a
You know-
hybrid.
Yeah, no, but even if
Like
it
a
is
mermaid.
real, like,
Yeah, it's not like a girl.
No, it's
A
not
hot
a girl.
that's naked.
No,
Half
it's like
naked.
probably something that looks human.
This
Did you ever see
thing?
that fish?
That thing?
Get
No,
the
it's
fuck out. Let me see that.
Yo, somewhere there's.
That's me.
I guarantee you, somebody
What is
we
that?
know would try to fuck that.
How? There's nothing to do anything
How do you
with.
know? I mean, right in the mouth.
Oh, stop it, Andy.
What? I'm just saying.
Come on, Andy.
Don't think.
Family
I
show.
guarantee you, it looked more like that one in the left-hand corner, all the way down there.
What's
Kev.
the one thing
Down
that says
here?
impossible,
Yeah, kinda
Niv?
looks like
Here,
that.
this thing,
Yeah, look at
that
that.
thing,
Yeah, right there.
that little monkey head.
That would be the one that I would. They'd be like, "Yo, that's the hottest mermaid I've ever seen."
Yeah.
That's the one that would come out of the water after me
That's
and
good.
bite my dick off, and I would
Niv,
live.
put the real mermaid right there. Photo
Which one?
image.
Which one?
Stock photo. No, yeah, right there in the hole.
This one? That one?
The middle one on the bottom.
This one?
No,
What are you
lower.
getting
One
hard?
lower.
That one?
One. Yeah. Let me see that.
What about it?
Let me just say it.
Look, he's getting turned on.
No, I'm
don't
not.
don't do anything in the studio. I'll tell you that right
I
now.
will tell you this though.
That's not. There's no way.
That's how they look.
That's what they look
That's
like.
not
There's
that
no,
look, Ray. That's
Yes,
not.
it
no
is.
fucking way.
Kevin,
What?
They're hideous.
Sharon, Andy, Andy,
Sharon.
Andy,
Bunny.
Andy,
Andy said he fell down a rabbit hole. Was he talking about you?
Andy. You know, it could look like that.
No way.
Well, what if someone, like somehow got it to do with a shark or something?
What? With a shark.
That wouldn't work either.
Doesn't even make sense.
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm
So wait, let me ask
tired.
you a question. You think you could fuck a fish and get it pregnant with your child?
Oh, stop
No,
it,
you
Andy.
can't do that.
You can inject it though.
You could. They say that like dolphins, they rape women. They bring them down in their like rape caves, is what they call them.
Oh, Andy, you're so fucked up
Yeah,
with this
this
fish
is
thing.
pretty.
For real though.
Dolphins rape women.
Dolphins
Look
will
at-
rape
look at
women.
that.
Can you charge them?
Look
Yeah,
at that.
see now that could possibly be what they look like.
That's scary.
And their
bro.
fucking teeth are probably sharp as shit, and they bite your pecker off.
Did you ever hear all the crazy shit that happened to the people that were affiliated with The Exorcist?
No.
Oh my God, how they all died. You got it. That's true.
What, the movie?
The
What
movie
happened?
was cursed. Look up.
Linda Blair's still alive.
Not her. Just put
And I think everybody else died of old
Curse
age.
of the Exorcist movie and watch
no,
what comes
it's
up.
Curse of Poltergeist is actually.
It ain't Poltergeist. It's the Exorcist.
No, it's not, dude.
Kevin,
Look, Kevin's in another room. He's sitting right there.
Look it up.
I'm right here, right?
look it up.
I'm right here.
Who died in
Yeah.
the Poltergeist movie?
It ain't the Poltergeist.
What do you? I mean, in the Exorcist.
Poltergeist.
What are you talking about?
Bunch of fucking producers and an actor that was in it and fucking the
Probably,
priest.
yeah. They probably all old age.
No,
Right.
crazy shit like
Right.
decapitated. And Kev, what's it say?
Do you mean The Omen?
No, not that was fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
It was The Exorcist.
The Exorcist. Well, Linda Blair.
Yeah.
I think Ann Archer was in that, or Anne Bancroft, one or the other, right? Wasn't that the mother?
The Omen was wild, where she goes, Damien, I did this for you. You're not my mother. She hangs herself.
Yeah, that kid freaked me out when I was a kid.
Yeah,
Just
he's
the
still
way he
fucked
looked.
up looking,
Yeah.
dude, with those eyes.
As he got older,
Then at the
Yeah,
end with the
man.
president, and he turns around and he's just like,
yeah, the way he would look at you.
yeah, I knocked that motherfucker out. Don't kill me, Daddy. Don't stab me. I'd be like, yeah, right.
There's way too much to read here.
Just tell me, like, give me the synopsis.
Oh, why don't you look it up?
All
and
right,
we'll do it on the next
the
show.
AI overview,
Here we
if
go.
you will. It's part of the lore. The film's cast and crew, many unfortunate events. A fire destroyed most of the McNeil house,
Yep.
but left Reagan's room intact. Actors suffered injuries. The one actor died shortly after filming.
See?
Oh shit! I didn't know all this.
Watch.
Audience reactions: viewers fainted and vomited during
Yeah.
screenings.
Dude, they couldn't
some,
fucking handle it.
Some theaters provided barf
Well,
bags.
yeah, at the time.
barf
and,
bags.
and ambulances were on standby. People reported severe vomiting and hallucinations after seeing the film. Other incidences, cast extra Paul Bateson was convicted of murdering a film critic.
See?
Many people claimed to be possessed after seeing the film. Self-proclaimed exorcists and demonologists began appearing.
See? When they you see, they did a updated version of that movie. When they had fucking Reagan walking down the steps backwards on her fucking hand, like going, I can't fucking watch that.
I didn't see it.
Oh my god, dude! It was an uncut scene. It was a cut scene. She's basically her
It's the new
head
one?
is spun, and she's walking down the steps backwards on all fours. It was.
What are you talking
fucking
about? Like the actual
wild.
Exorcist and
Yes.
like the parts they cut out or put back in?
What they did was the 30-year anniversary.
Right.
They put in some added scenes
Yeah.
and had uncut
Yeah.
scenes. Well, one of them was her fucking walking down the. She looked like a spider walking down the fucking steps backwards.
Right.
Like this, but her head was facing the other way. Oh, Andy was so fucked up. It's the wildest, scariest fuck. That movie still fucking scares me.
Really?
The Exorcist.
The original
Oh,
or
Andy.
the remake, you're saying?
Any of them. That fucking movie was scary.
They have a series of movies called The Conjurings. Like
I
different
watched
Conjuring.
that.
I
Yeah,
think
about the
they're pretty
family
good.
that's
Yeah.
supposed to be real. That the couple
Yeah.
she experiences all that.
Yeah, they're good movies.
We
They're well written
used to
anyway.
watch me and Eddie Wollerman when we speaking of Eddie Wollerman when we were fucking we would have been 14. We rented Faces of Death
Right.
before they canceled.
I've
it.
never seen those.
Oh my god!
I used to hear about when we were in
It
school. That was like a
was
big thing.
fucking. They were banned in so many states and countries. So basically, it was, they would show you close up of a guy who killed himself on TV. A politician in some other country. He's doing a close up interview, and then all of a sudden he just goes like this. You see a gun come up in his mouth,
Like Bud Dwyer.
blows his fucking and Bud Dwyer. Yeah, he was one. They had another one in this country. This was the fucking wildest, crazy thing. It was a dinner table at a restaurant, Andy. It has this fucking hole in the center. And you're like, what's that for? They slide the table
The
open.
monkey?
They put a monkey in it, go like this. Guy gets a wooden hammer, goes, pops the fucking thing, bloody brain, and they're eating the fucking brain.
Ah,
Okay? That was fucking face. Then they came out with Faces of Death, too.
Right.
They showed you a guy get hit by a train. Literally, they show you a decapitated guy in a Ferrari where his car's just mangled. But most of the stuff, they showed you like a guy jumps out of a plane, his parachute don't fucking open. Crazy, crazy shit. People getting shot. Oh, God, it's just, I don't know what the fuck we were thinking. You just talk about kids today. They could have never survived the shit we
I
did.
know, right? So I got that clip. So check this out.
Of what?
This is your favorite. I guess this is it.
I can't watch this, dude.
You can't watch it. What's the matter?
Let me see. Don't look.
I...
Oh, no.
That scared you.
That scared you.
Her hook to wire scared you.
That scared you.
She did a little Gene Simmons there. at the
Yeah,
end.
that was a little
No, stop, Kevin.
Ray wanted to hook
Stop,
up with her
man.
back in the day.
Come on, man.
You see the tongue on that broad?
Stop it, man.
So
That
she's
shit's
got a
scary,
little
bro.
Satan in her. What's a big deal?
Stop it.
Oh my god.
Boy, this went awry at 9:22.
Yeah, didn't it? Didn't it? At 10:22.
10:22.
Yeah.
You gonna fix the clock, Nivik?
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna fix the clock.
Thank you. What else? What else is going on in our lives?
I want you to fall into the rabbit hole with the mermaids and read that shit.
Really?
And watch the video. Seriously, it's fucking weird, man.
But like, which part?
I heard about there being like mermaids, but like I was telling Kevin, it was always like Bigfoot and fucking the Loch Ness monster kind of thing, right? But now they got this whole twist on it that like these Hollywood elites. That's why like Christina Aguilera and Lindsay Lohan and a couple of others have like they're all like all of a sudden you like see pictures of them from a year ago, and then you look now
Because of the mermaid meat?
and yeah, that's what they're saying now.
Oh,
That's
no
what
shit.
it is.
I'll eat it.
And there's a whole thing. Please.
You see, listen, I'll tell you. You see me come in here skinny with no chins,
Right.
You'll know I had the mermaid meat.
Well, I did see. Remember, we saw Madonna, who looked like she was god
She's fucking
awful.
scary, dude.
No, she looks better. now.
yeah,
good.
she looks
All right.
like
She looks normal.
That's
again.
just surgery and
Yeah,
shit.
but no. Supposedly, there's no surgery with like Christina Aguilera and Lindsay Lohan. Nobody will say. Some people were saying it's Ozempic and all that shit. It's not. It's something else. Nobody knows what it is.
Then I heard these.
They look like they're in their 20s again. It's fucking
It's the
crazy.
Mermaid Party Elite.
I heard these
or-
secret.
Yeah.
I heard these secret video, secret tapes of the fathers.
Daddy and the Cruisers?
No.
The secret tapes?
The secret tapes. That was a great movie.
Nothing is real.
I don't know just how Kevin feels.
You'll never know just how I feel.
Walk like a guy to the wall like a dream.
Yeah, those
Let me
words.
feel
Sorry, I
real,
said
let me
that.
feel so real.
Wish I could take that back right
But
now.
anyway, they have
Only
tapes.
trying to save it from a love that's blind.
Digging in my bone and the mud down high. It sounds good. On the dark side. Whoa, yeah. On the dark side. Sing, mother. Oh, yeah. So.
Boom, boom,
Dun, 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 dun,
Go get your guitar.
What's that?
Go get your guitar.
He can't play any
Come on.
guitar. He's so rusty.
You see Kevin be like, I
can't
don't want to.
play,
I don't remember how to play this thing. Oh, it's something. I on the dark side. Let me see if I can pick that out real
Yeah.
quick.
God.
Kevin's all.
Waiting for this.
Yeah, I love it.
How's that go again?
Yeah, we talked about
My finger.
He hit a bird and it with its wings. It flew in his
Dinner
fucking
was
visceral.
exquisite,
It was a
by the
visceral.
way.
It broke left and he broke right and then he broke left again. So you know.
What is it? On the dark side.
On the dark side. Oh yeah.
Wow.
You don't have to know
There's
the
a
words.
saxophone. I don't know how that got you. This works.
Yeah. He just has to, you know.
Oh, my God.
He just.
Let me just wait. How's it?
Yeah. He's
I think
Clarence
I
Clements.
think I remember it. I think I do. Anyway.
Fucking Kevin Clements.
On the dark side.
Oh yeah. He sounds like Bruce.
Oh, my God.
On the dark side.
This really took a terrible turn.
Terrible turn.
Don't you love when people do that? Though? They're like, "Oh, I remember that song from that movie. Sucked, right?" And they're
Yeah.
like, "Remember there? Isn't there another song in that movie?" Yeah, it's like, "Oh, tender years."
Please wash away the
tears.
tears. How I wish you were here.
Please
Don't go tender years.
Yeah, it's something like that. I can't really
Yeah, I
remember.
forget what it's called.
Yeah.
You were such a fucking whore.
Wow.
Don't you knock back on my door.
That's how it went.
That's how it went.
That was all over the radio.
I seen you at the store. Are you still a fucking whore?
There's a lot of whore in that song.
Thank
isn't
you.
there?
Wow. Thank you very little.
There's many other words.
That's Nivik and the Kevins. Kevins and the Niviks with tender
years.
ears.
Right? Tender years.
Tender ears.
Words and music, Tune Man.
I don't know.
Words
if
and music.
I'm not sure if I know that song. Hold on a minute.
Yo, Andy, he goes like this. He pushes up. There's a fucking piano.
Let me see if I can get this. It's a ballad. It's a ballad, right? Hold on. Yeah, he plays it perfectly.
You remember that Van Halen song?
I don't really remember
That
the
Van Halen
words,
song,
though. I
Andy,
don't
used to be
remember that.
Jump, Andy. It's like, dun, 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 dun. Then he gets the guitar.
Bang, 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 bang. I can't remember how. Oh, here. Let me try this.
He starts breaking. He's on his knees and shit. Making
Play
the
him behind
faces.
his back.
Yeah. We're going to go to commercial break right now.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. It's the end of the show, everybody.
Wait a minute. We're not done yet.
Yeah, we are.
Let's go 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 more
Dude,
minutes.
We've been on since 8:30. What time is it now? My
An
phone.
hour.
10:26.
2 hours. Kevin and I have been doing it for 2 hours.
Hey, the other podcasts go at least 39 minutes.
We're going
Yes.
to cut it.
At least.
We're going to cut it.
And half of that's friggin' dead air.
So, I forgot what I had. I wanted to say, because you never let me finish it.
Tender years.
Won't you hump away my ears?
Yo, Ryan's here. So everybody say hi, Ryan.
Ryan
Hi,
McMillan.
Ryan.
Ryan Grasso showed up.
Ryan Grasso's
He's
finally
like,
here.
everybody. He's like, by the way, John Cafferty Beaver Brown Band played in AC a long time ago. Let's
Right.
see them.
Who did?
John
John
Cafferty
Cafferty.
and the Beaver Brown Band.
Who the
They're
hell
going to
is that?
send
They
Ryan
were
a
the
thank
real
you
band
card.
I want to
behind
see Kevin.
Eddie the Cruiser.
I want to see Kevin Rodeo and the Niviks.
It was actually the Rokers.
The Rokers?
We were the Rokers. I remember the one year we were in the Battle of the Bands. We were
Yeah, I do.
Disco Prisco.
That's right.
But we tried to be Disco Prisco and the Mofos, and they wouldn't let us.
Can't put mofos.
They would not let us put Mofos on the name of our band.
I think it was
Charlie Paul wouldn't allow it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Looking back though, we have mucho respect. For
Who
Mr.
was in
Paul.
that group,
Yes.
by the
Yeah.
way?
And-
Let's count.
Four of us.
Who was it?
Disco Prisco and the Mofos. It was Ravelli,
Yeah.
Eric
Penza,
Ravelli.
Penza,
The Eric Ravelli,
Chaz,
Chaz Penza.
Chaz Messina now, better known.
Chaz Messina.
Chuck Penza.
He changed his name?
No, it's his Facebook handle.
Doesn't matter. Go ahead.
Jimmy Caputo.
Jimmy Caputo.
And myself.
And
Yes.
who sang?
We all did.
Come on, you
We all
didn't
did.
sing.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Did. You sing the high shit.
The high shit?
The high stuff.
So what I was saying before I was rudely cut off was I heard the tapes of the father of these kids that accused Michael Jackson.
Right.
Dude, he was innocent, man.
No shit,
These
bro.
fucking guys. And listen, I smell out the pervs. He was crazy. You know,
He was
wanted
the
to be a
perfect
kid and may have
target.
laid around with him and shit. But he was fucking
He was the perfect target, dude.
correct.
And did you ever the first kid, well, the parents that accused him of touching their kid,
The one killed himself.
the mom tried to extort money out of Jay Leno, but right before that didn't get anywhere, lost in court. And Jay Leno stood up for Michael Jackson. It was never put in the press that this lady was extorted money from him for no reason. Just attacked him.
So another crazy thing about Jane Mansfield was she was another one that had JFK and Robert. Another one.
Really?
Oh yeah. Wow. Let me tell you, they could talk about there's so many. I mean, they're all crooked. and
JFK
fucked
had a
up.
bad back, except for getting laid.
You know,
He did.
he went after his best friend's wife. She was going to the bathroom, and because he tells the story that they interviewed a guy, and he's like, my wife got up to go to the bathroom. All of a sudden, I forget what they called him, Johnny. What did they call JFK? Jack got up and he went, and he also left the room. And my wife told me that he grabbed her. He was just a fucking whore master. I mean, he couldn't help himself.
Right.
And Robert too. He was another one, the brother. I guess you feel you're invincible when you're, that powerful, man.
How'd that work out?
Yeah, well, they shouldn't have screwed the mob.
Well, yeah.
That was all the mob.
I don't know about
Oh,
that.
it's true. Every fucking word of it.
LBJ, too.
LBJ, nothing.
He was fucking Jackie
Called-
Onassis.
It's called Sal Giancana, my friend,
Right.
because that's who they went to get him elected, and he got him elected.
Right.
And then they went after him. How the fuck you going to do that? The father was a bootlegger. They went after him. Then Sinatra built this wing on his house just for his visit.
Right.
And then when he got elected, the father said, "You're not going anywhere near Frank Sinatra." And he fucking destroyed the house, the part of the house that he built for him. And then the brother tried to put him all in jail. And you see how that went.
Check out our new podcast, Government Conspiracies with Ray Schiavone. and
Thank you. Very
Andy
little. Well, we
Julia.
got to get serious at some time, Andy.
I know.
We can't
That's
be,
why
we can't be laughs.
You know what we
all
should
the
do? We
time.
should parlay the show. Like, do we do this show, right? And then we go
Yes.
next week, it's Third Side of the Story.
Because
That was a great show.
there's one side of the story,
I could call Ben if you want me to.
the second side of the story,
And then there's the truth.
the truth with Andy Julian. Thank
I was
you.
the truth.
You were the truth.
I was.
You were.
Bring Ben.
Who?
Ben Maines.
What was his name?
Ben Maines.
Maines?
Maines.
Mings.
Maines.
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 He'd come back and do a show with us.
No, he wouldn't. He hates us.
No, he doesn't.
Yes,
he
he
don't
does.
hate me.
Do you believe that fucking DA ran again unopposed?
Who's that? Oh, Krasner.
Krasner.
He's a
Krasner
piece
and
of shit.
Anjuwindo.
Fuck that guy.
Krasner and Anjuwindo. That's the law firm. Anyway, Kev, what do you got going on? Are we going on next week, or do we go to where are we going next? Let me guess.
No, we're good until
200 miles. Where?
I am in Alabama.
When are you there, big guy? Roll Tide.
Catch Kev's motorcycle crew.
Roll Tide.
April what? 4th, 5th?
4th through 6th, we will be at Barber Motorsports Park in Birmingham, Alabama.
And you're going to see a new podcast coming on the network soon, and it's called Kev.
No, I can't release that
Oh,
yet.
you can't release that
Release it.
now.
We're still working on it.
Arr.
We're working on some advertisements and whatnot.
Oh, really? You're getting advertisements?
I'm not getting anything.
Sure, you're not.
No, no.
Sure.
We do, though.
Yeah, I mean,
We do.
Yeah.
Evergreen.
That's right. $2,000 off of the pool and also a free fire pit.
And
If you mention
Kevin's mom.
Kevin's
And
and
Oh, You're Not My Father podcast.
exactly. God. It's like Mr. Curly's in the room.
Anyway, I'm enjoying
my
I'm enjoying.
So what Mr. Crowley used to say,
Here we go.
when you have all these problems from two countries, you see, and you get all of the aluminum.
Turns him into fucking Bill, like a British Bill Cosby.
That's how he spoke.
No, Curly had the big teeth.
Yeah,
And
and
he's
he used to
like-
go. He used to.
And listen when I talk. He was like an angrier, deep-voiced Gilbert Gottfried.
But the one time he said tried to say aluminum, and he was going
Aluminum. He said.
Right.
And then he would go like, and then when you have all these things happening, you get war.
Let's role play. Remember?
Yeah.
Stracula did that.
war,
Let's role play.
war. He used to go war.
Did you either one of you have Stracula?
No.
On
No,
Facebook?
I didn't have
Match.
Gordy.
He added me.
Gordy.
Oh,
He
really?
wa- oh, he
He
added
added
you?
me on Facebook.
Oh,
shit.
great.
I guess he's still alive.
Oh, he is. He is.
Dude, remember Lefevre?
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Remember
I-
He was
Mr.
another
Who was the
whistler.
dude
He
that
was-
blew his
he
fucking
was.
head off? He loved me. Mr. What the fuck? The guy that was living with your buddy.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mr. Weber.
Weber.
Mr.
He didn't
Weber.
blow his head
Yes,
off.
he did.
No, he didn't. I was there.
Kevin.
He had the car running in the garage, killed all of his
That
animals
was it.
and him.
I can see how you
Mr.
can mistake that.
Yeah. No.
The kid was living with him.
Yeah.
He used to go like this, Scipione. Like I was smoking pot. He'd be,
Right.
Too much of this, Scipione.
Yeah.
Then there was
Lefevre was like,
Mr. Delaney used to put my
Remember
batting
he-
average up every week. The
Lefevre
press
wanted
would
to
list
punch
it.
everybody's
You remember,
face in.
he said he was so mad at me one day. I
Who,
think he was
Gordy?
like, yeah. Lefevre was like, you can start training now because you could train now. By the time you're a senior, you still can't take me.
Right.
Come
He's like, you know
on.
why? You
He
know
did.
why?
He used to say
you know
shit
why?
like that.
Because big guys, big fight. Big fight, big guys. Big guys,
Oh,
big fight, big
Lefevre
fight.
was crazy.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
He was the football
Yeah.
coach.
Hey, he's friends with my father. He was friends with my father, too.
Yeah,
was
he
like,
didn't. He didn't like getting his balls busted. Oh man.
Did you ever
And
go through the
my mouth.
collections, the sporting?
No, I was prepping for.
Who was? I don't know. We were older though. I
Let
think
me
we
just give you $10,000 for everything.
No.
There was like either our
I
junior,
need your help with it.
Well,
What?
either my
I
junior
need your
year,
help to go through it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think it was your sophomore year, maybe, or your junior year, and I was a senior.
Mm-hmm.
There was a science teacher. He was a short guy. He had like he was one of them guys that like could shave in the morning and have a 5 o'clock full blown shadow, like
I know that
by
feeling.
12.
Oh, that was
He always wore like a plaid shirt with ties. Real short guy.
real short.
I
Yeah, he
think
was
I
real
think I
short.
vaguely recall this.
He almost looked like he could be like a senior or something.
yeah.
I don't know.
But anyway, he would walk in the halls, and man, he would catch me so many times. I would forget who he was. And the first time I didn't even know the guy. I didn't know he was a teacher. He told me to watch my mouth, and I told him to go fuck himself. And he goes, go down to principal's office. I'm like, you go down to principal's office. I didn't know he was a teacher. And it was funny because, what's her name? Oh, God, she was a great woman with a great personality. Schuster.
Yeah.
Miss
She
Yeah.
came
She
out. She
died.
was like, "Yeah, I know. That's a shame. I
didn't
loved
know
her.
that.
She died a couple years ago. It was on our
know
web.
that.
It was on the class of '89. I think.
Yeah, she
remember
was.
that.
She was She was like, Andy. I think you should go to principal's office. He's a teacher. I was like, what? He's like, and he was real mad. He's like, I'm a teacher. Like in the middle of the hallway.
God damn it!
Yeah. And Mr. Sharp was like, Andy, you should really watch your mouth. I said I didn't know he was a teacher.
Did you get in trouble?
No, he like kind of like disciplined me and sent me away. He thought it was funny. Ponner was the one. He
Ponner.
I drew a picture of him and I was like a sophomore at the time. I drew a picture of him and Nick
Dursey.
DeRosa getting it on.
Dursey, Mr. Dursey.
Right.
That was the little guy.
That's it?
Mr.
Yeah.
That was it, Mr.
Yeah.
He was the wrestling coach.
Yeah, Ryan Graf.
He was the wrestling coach.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the guy other than I pissed him off. I told him, he can go
He rolled
fuck
the sleeves
himself.
up. He used to
Yeah,
have
he did.
Yeah.
the
Like
short
Mr.
sleeve with the roll up.
Yeah,
Mr. Groatman did too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Groatman was like, you
Groatman
could
was
tell
cool,
Groatman
yeah.
was a teacher. You know what I mean? This guy looked like he was
He
like,
died. Mr. Groatman died.
yeah,
Years
I know,
ago.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
he was a
Yeah.
good dude.
He
I
was.
like Groatman.
He was a good dude, man.
Yo, I had Schuster my senior year.
I never
took
had
a freshman.
Schuster.
I took a freshman science my
Yo,
senior year.
Yo, I got to tell the truth about something, man. I thought she was hot. Like when I was a senior, Schuster.
No.
I did.
Yeah, Miss Taylor was cute. She liked
Who?
me, Eddie, and Danny. Miss Schuster. I mean, Mrs. Taylor.
She was a redhead.
She was in the middle
Taylor.
school. Yeah, she went by and she got another name.
Who was there? Was
She signed my little 8th grade.
Yo,
I didn't have it in my 7th
I
grade
had
year.
I had a crush on Mrs. Reback, 3rd, 4th grade.
Yeah.
Come
She was
full
cute.
circle though. Come full circle. She comes to my zoning meeting.
oh
I'm
God?
so glad to see you, Kevin. I'm so glad you bought the church. I'm like, oh, nice to meet you. And then her husband gets up and reams me in the ass. Jesus Christ. Now she hates me. She really hates me.
Good. Who fuck them all.
God, she broke my heart.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. Like my senior year, I just thought she was like it. She just had
Schuster.
a nice face and big arms. And I don't know. She was all right.
Andy.
Yeah.
We could do a whole podcast on people that
I know
we
on,
went to
on our
with,
school stuff. Yeah.
and
939.
how different they all are now.
Yeah, they are.
Like just go in West End, you'll find a couple.
yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, that I thought we're like, Jesus, sweet Jesus. What a difference. What a difference 40 years makes, or almost 40 years.
Did you fall asleep, Ray?
Did you have enough?
Trying to remember. I've been done, dude.
I had so much to say and I forgot.
Well, it's typical. Don't write it down or nothing. That wouldn't be a good idea.
I'm having a really bad time.
Right. You're depressed again? Now you're
Here
going
we
back
go.
to the
Yeah,
depression
I've been
thing.
in a
You
big
just
depression.
remembered you're depressed?
No, I'm very depressed. Very, very depressed.
And now, Depression Corner with Ray Schipione.
You know, there's days that I just want to put like
There it is.
5-word sentences on Facebook like, help me now.
Right.
That's 3.
Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point.
Help me now. I've never asked for help from anyone.
No, you know what you got to do. You know what you got to do that really pisses me off. Really pisses me off.
What? Have a GoFundMe for the electric bill?
Or a truck payment.
Yeah.
First of all, you should get a step stool for the truck.
No, stop.
Oh my God!
Before you pay.
Remind me to circle
that.
back on
I
that
swear
one
to God,
because
I didn't mean that.
I don't know if you saw it or not, but I can't. It's too fucking
Go
obvious.
ahead,
It's too
God.
obvious to talk about it.
Oh,
But
God.
no, what it really grinds my gears on fucking Facebook. Someone checks in at a hospital.
Right. Oh yeah.
Oh my God! Prayer warriors,
Yeah.
everybody, prayer warriors.
Please don't ask why I'm here, but
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm
And I
here.
could use all your prayers right
Yeah,
now.
use
I
your
could
prayers.
use your money.
Yeah.
Here's the best one. The best is these poor bastards are like,
My kids don't talk to me.
we. No.
I'm.
Is that true, though?
I don't think
Here's
so.
the best
Not that I
one.
know of. I haven't talked to them.
We need money. Please. Money, money, money. Hell, I need money. And the people respond, sending prayers.
Yeah.
Prayers.
Can you cash in the prayers?
Prayers.
Probably not.
Wishing you a better time.
I look at a kid that's 18 years old and just wants to make money, right? And she says it all the time. She's like, if I want to make money, I go to work
Yeah.
to make money.
Yeah.
The best was the one lady
And she'll
said,
make 300 hours in a day working in fucking slinging plates.
I forget this one girl goes, I don't know why you people could not be so ignorant.
Right.
You see that I need money and you keep sending me prayers. And then the people are like, well, maybe if you weren't so mean to people. But
Yeah.
it was a girl we went to school with. I fucking, when I
Yeah,
tell you.
why does that sound familiar?
I love it because I'll tell you who it is when we hang up.
Yeah. All right. When we hang up.
Let me tell you. It's fucking awesome.
Right. I think whatever he
She just
screenshot
blatantly is like,
he's going to send them us is going to be gold, Jerry.
gold.
Gold,
We
I
gotta
tell you.
watch. I don't have my phone.
There's
on me.
two
What
there.
is it?
All right. Who's this Kevin Rubio guy?
Two there back to back.
Let me see.
Look at the first one
Let me
and
see.
then the second one.
Let me.
The first one is the second one I sent.
Can I see, please?
Oh, you did
I
not
can't-
disappoint, my
Let
friend.
me see.
You have a phone? Is it dead?
Can I
put- it's
see
in his
yours?
bag.
Is it a big
in his
issue?
bag.
It's in my
dickhead.
fucking bag.
I didn't get any of that on it.
Go ahead, go
I'm
on.
going. There it is.
I wish to God,
Oh, my God.
I have morals, I guess.
Yeah.
Or ethics. Or
We're going to have one available shortly. Amazing. And why is there somebody sleeping?
Matter of fact, I have both.
Kevin's mom. Kevin's mom.
Hey,
There's somebody else
I'm not
driving
sure.
my car.
but I think there's another dog. There's a dog here.
Wait.
Whole
We
bunch
got
of-
a fucking-
whole bunch of cats
We
here.
got
Did you
a
ever see
fucking.
the episode of Tom and Jerry where Jerry gets real big? I think Jerry's here. He's got the big head though.
Kev, we got a fucking car for you too. One shot, I know. Car and a home and car.
I got a camper. I got an apartment.
We got
I
it all,
a car.
motherfucker. Car. And all you gotta do is pay. And that's what you get. What is it again?
I got so much shit going through my head that I can't say right now.
I know,
Oh, my
dude.
God.
It's hard.
My brain is on fucking fire.
I know. I
It's
was
a
reluctant
shame
to send that.
It's a shame that lawsuits are a real thing. It
know.
really does
Yeah,
suck. Plus, yeah, we do have a heart too. But oh my God, my head's on fire.
What are you doing?
I got some facial cheese on the microphone.
Oh God,
How do you have facial cheese?
I
on?
haven't showered in a week.
Yes, you have.
I haven't.
you haven't bathed? You didn't do?
I bathed.
Tops and
What's
tails?
today? Monday I did. So what is it?
The
Tuesday?
tops and tails?
Damn it.
No,
And
no,
you're-
I did a whole horse bath.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay. But still, you should be doing it daily.
I know, but I've been wearing this shirt for fucking God, and the 2 practices. And,
All right.
oh, you guess what it is?
What is it, Ray?
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh yeah, the idiot
Look,
shirt.
Niv,
Look at that.
Niv.
It's a classic.
Zoom in on this. Zoom
nice.
in on this,
Hold on.
Niv.
Hold on.
This
How
is
do I
what
do
we
that?
need. Look, hello, my name is.
The idiots.
The
My
idiots.
name is. Dun, my name is. Dun, my name is. The idiot.
Right.
You don't give a fuck.
I did.
You don't. All right, everyone. This is Coach.
You're full.
Coach. What's the matter?
What are you doing? doing?
I don't
over
think
there?
he knows. I don't think he
Oh,
knows.
I know. I was
I
grabbing
can't
my
see
thing.
anything.
I was grabbing my
I
bits
just
and
get a
pieces.
text from Kev. I can't even show it because
I know.
half
I was
the other
rubbing. I
fucking
was doing
things in
a
there.
quick. I was doing a little
I love
adjustment.
it. Ray, stop grabbing your balls. I look down. I'm like, what the fuck is going
We're
on?
all men here. We're all men here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but you're like sitting spread eagle. You're over there grabbing your fucking cock and balls.
Cock and board.
He's like,
I haven't showered since last Tuesday. Jesus Christ!
Well, it's
why?
not like I smelled it or anything.
oh, you just did.
Oh, no!
Hello, Ray.
I
This
use
is
Lumi.
the GOP director. You're
Yeah.
gonna have to really rethink your campaign.
I use Lumi.
He's fucking over there feeling himself.
I know. Well, you can't see it because
I
it's,
don't
it's
care,
on this
dude.
side of the
No,
TV.
I see it when you move your head. Jesus
I-
Christ.
Don't care.
Obviously. What are you depressed about, you maniac?
I really am. Nobody cares. You're gonna
just
find me
asked.
one day, bro.
What?
You're gonna find me one day.
Find you where?
Kidding.
I don't think
I
so.
don't have no fucking.
No, you're in love with yourself.
I am.
You love yourself too much to do that.
I do. I would never fuck with my face.
No, I don't think so.
I have a
I
beautiful.
don't,
I don't think you would fuck with anything like that to kill yourself. Plus, your boys, you wouldn't want that.
Of course
Yeah.
not. Stop it.
You're going to die a nice natural death.
But I saw a commercial that
The
really
kids would be
upset
like,
me.
Mom, I think it's finally happened.
Yo, listen. It says
He was asleep.
if you're 50 years old, it broke down. A guy is, oh, you're a 50-year-old man only has 9,000 days left. They had you all dead and like.
I don't believe that.
Oh, it's true, Jerry.
I don't believe it.
It's
I don't think, go look back at 50, back when, like, say, when sitcoms were big, right? Mm-hmm. Norman Fell, when he did Three's Company as Mr. Roper, was younger than us right now. He was 48 years old.
Yeah.
Archie Bunker, Carol O'Connor, was in his late 40s when he did All in the Family. Look at them guys. They
Let me
look
tell
like
you something.
old men.
In 1989, Carol O'Connor did The Heat of the Night for 10 seasons.
Yeah.
I watch it every day on Me, and he looks just like he did on Archie. What?
You're watching.
Every day, 10
of
to
the
11.
night.
10 to, first of all, it's Matlock from
What the fuck are you watching?
Matlock's from 9 to 10.
Right.
Okay. No, I'm sorry. Matlock's from it's the other guy, the lawyer. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. It's been black and white.
What are you
The
talking
lawyer from fucking
Perry Mason?
yes. So it's Perry Mason is on from
The
9 to
wheelchair?
10.
Oh, no,
Then
that's
10,
Ironside.
10 to 11 is Matlock. 11 to 12 is the fucking Heat of the Night. 12 to 1 is the Waltons.
What the hell channel are you watching?
Me,
Me
Channel
TV.
2.
Me TV.
The free channel.
The Gunsmoke channel.
Gunsmoke comes on from 12 to 1.
Gunsmokers?
1 to 2
Right.
is Time for Myself. No, 1 to 2 is Bonanza.
Bonanza.
Bonanza. And then 2 to 3 is another show. And then 3 to 4 is the Rifleman. And then I put on the Judge Judy from. I got to change to Channel 5 Fox for 4 to 5 is 4 to 5 is Judge Judy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go take a nap. That's my day.
So you really don't work.
It's not a hard work.
No, I don't, dude. I haven't. Bunny's like, will you please get a job and leave the house?
Go to Starbucks, have an interview.
I don't want to. I want to get a job at like fucking. I want people to see me at McDonald's, dude. Like nobody would care, right? If I was like, thank you, I would like giving them their food at the fucking to go thing. Do you know how much fun I would be at McDonald's fucking with those kids and shit?
I would like to see them go to the counter, like the drive-through,
Mm-hmm.
and you're just a camera on the outside. You're just like up against the window, Santa. They're like, "Sir, what do you want?
Dude, I'd be like-
why are you coming over to my kitchen? Get out of here!"
My iced tea was warm.
Bunny's making burgers. Would you like one?
Bunny's,
Like what?
Bunny's working the grill.
How about a nice crispy Sprite? Would you like one? And some fries?
Oh man!
An
All right,
apple pie?
9:50 people. I want to see you all later.
10:50, right?
It's Coach
All right.
Councilman
Well,
Scipione.
you've been listening and watching our marathon
demise.
podcast the last 2
demise.
weeks. And I'm Andy Joliet. That's Ray Scipione. And the name of our podcast is?
You're Not My Father podcast.
$2,000 off a pool and a free fire pit if you mention our podcast or Kevin's mom. That's Kevin over there, by the way.
No,
right
it's
there.
Kevin.
Kevin's mom.
She's got it going on.
Anyway,
Kevin's mom.
if
you need
contact
tools
Evergreen
for anything,
contact Evergreen Landscaping
Contact
and
Evergreen.
Pools.
Landscaping and pools. Now, if you ever need anything for your own private business, you call Kevin Rodeo.
That's right. You can swing by on any given
You can
weekend.
see
Here Monday
we're
through
going to
Friday,
put
9 to
air
5.
compressors on the White Horse Pikes. So just
I'll put anything. This shit's got to go.
It's got to
I just
go.
got to get rid of it.
It's got to go.
Don't negotiate.
Come buy a
Just
tool,
come
you
in and
tool.
Buy your tools and don't negotiate. We will have no negotiations.
No.
That's not true
any-
at
any-
all.
any-
For the love of
negotiations.
God.
You have my offer. We have
And then
your offer.
Yeah, your
and then
offer, and then we have the
Be in the
offer.
middle.
But anyway,
Right in the middle.
So
Just be
we're gonna
right
go.
in the
We'll
middle.
be in Alabama for those weeks, and
Whoa, whoa, tender
years. Please don't wash away my tears.
How I wish you were here. Please
don't go, tender
years. Eddie was a great singer.
Yes, he was.
Whatever happened, Eddie?
Eddie, I don't know.
It was Beaver. Beaver
Eddie,
Brown.
Eddie, and the Eddie and the Beavers.
No, Eddie and the
Was it Eddie and the-
Cruisers.
Eddie
Sounds
the
like it was
Beavers?
Beaver Brown. No, it was John Cafferty.
John Cafferty and the Beaver,
Beaver Brown Band.
Was it Eddie and the Beavers?
That was
No.
Eddie and the Cruisers.
Nivek and the Beavers.
That was the
Eddie and
Longport
Cruisers,
Bridge, wasn't it? That they crashed
Yes.
on?
Yes,
They
it
crashed
is.
the car
Yes, he
on the
did. He
Longport Bridge,
crashed
yeah.
on the Longport Bridge.
Yes, sir.
And,
Sure was.
so, I don't know.
Until he came back.
Yeah.
Eddie and the Cruisers, too.
Eddie and the Cruisers too.
Right.
Yeah. So basically,
That was a good one.
we were doing laps. This turkey
Buzzard.
buzzard,
Right.
turkey buzzard,
Mm-hmm.
unlike the
It just flew.
steak,
The yellow-bellied,
Unlike
the yellow-bellied sapsucker.
unlike the steak
He was
buzzard.
going around.
It wasn't a steak buzzard. It was
No.
a turkey buzzard.
Right.
So it wasn't a steak buzzard.
It was
a turkey
not.
buzzard.
No.
So this buzzard was there, and then basically
had feathers.
He opened up his wings, and when he broke. You know, you didn't say
In the
broke. What
same
did you say?
direction.
What did he do? What did you call it? Nivek, what did you call it?
What happened? I'm sorry.
What did you call it? You didn't say he broke left. You said he. What word did you use? You said he opened his wings and he shot.
Oh, you know how they jump,
Yeah.
right? And
But
they
you didn't
launch.
say jump.
They
Launch
launch.
it, launch. You
They
said
launch into the air.
So basically, he launched
launched
left, and my son went left, and he smashed it, and it totaled his bike, and
They were shit.
it was
I'm gonna start a
shit,
GoFundMe
shit,
account.
shit.
I
We
need to start a
a
GoFundMe account. I need sponsors, to
start
be
a
honest with you.
GoFundMe.
I do need sponsors now.
Let's do a
Yeah, there's
GoFundMe.
no money.
Let's
Let's
do
do
a
a GoFundMe. Let's sponsor
do it.
rodeo racing. Yeah, if you want.
Rodeo racing. Let's do a GoFundMe.
Yeah, GoFundMe.
$500
Nah, I don't
minimum
like the
bids.
GoFundMe thing, man. I really
Kev?
don't.
No, I'm going to tell you why you're going to do it, because we're going to do
Why?
$500 minimum bids, and we're going to put your name on the
Why don't you
website.
just share?
I'm gonna put
share his thing that he posted earlier
No.
today.
What share?
There's a share about the whole thing. He could share what he posted
What did he post?
about if you were interested in
Our press
sponsorship
release, yeah,
and
our
everything.
press
Yeah, a
release.
press release.
You have a press release for sponsors?
Well, you put a tag at the end. This is if you're interested in
So
becoming a partner.
what's the minimum to sponsor?
There's no minimum
So how much do I got to donate to get something on the bike?
on the bike.
Yeah.
Depends on how big you want it.
Well, just give me an opening price. The
I mean, it
cheapest.
could go from a title sponsor could be $25,000 for the year.
Get the fuck
I mean,
out of
there's-
here.
That's that title sponsor gets a
Talking like
massive
$80. What can I get for $80?
The balls on this one. Who
80
spends
bucks.
$25,000 in 2 days on FanDuel?
I know.
Here's the other problem I got.
Oh
this
shit!
Gene Simmons show is coming up
You're gonna be a roadie for a day, right?
May 8th. I gotta keep. I've been sending the guy a couple grand here and there, and I'm like, I gotta owe like
A couple grand here and there.
Yeah,
How much do you have to pay for this?
$12,500.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, fuck Gene Simmons for
Jesus.
$12,500.
I can't. I already gave him like $4,000.
Oh my God.
I think he said you should bang Gene Simmons for $12,500.
Yeah, he should be like
They only give you $4 and the jerk off
for
bitch,
$12,500. He should be like
4 autographs.
Here's my
I
bum.
can make my money back if he do like 10, 15 autographs. I can make my money back. But this jerk off whore that runs his thing, it's fuller, and she makes you take him out. So like you can't even go up to him when you're doing it.
right.
Because a couple guys used to pull that move. Gene, could you do 3 more, please?
Yeah,
and
but
he'll
that
do
would be
it.
a pain in the ass.
He'll
Like sign
do it.
all this shit, and then the guys go and sell.
Dude,
it.
I got so fucking mad when I did the blood base. That was the time I paid 17 fucking thousand. These 2 fucking guys from Philly that did the regular guitars, like $4,500. They come up, and the guy even told me before, he's like, dude, I got like 13 albums here. I need Gene to sign. I'm like, he ain't going to sign them. He's only going to do 4. So the girl gets her, takes your 4 things and stacks it for him. So I got my 4 fucking things, and I'm the one guy that gets there's only one blood base for the show, right? So I'm like the main guy.
What the fuck is blood base?
When he spits the blood up, it all goes on the bass and shit.
Bass
Oh,
guitar,
blood-
bass guitar. I get it.
Stage
Oh.
played, yeah.
I'm thinking like a thing of blood.
No.
All right.
So they signed my 4, their 4, right? The jerk off, as Gene's talking and saying goodbye, and I even gave him the gift that he started crying about. This jerk off walks up to him from Philly. I had I found a photo of him when their first sellout at Madison Square Garden. He's in full makeup and his mother's there. And it's a picture of his mother. I just happened to find this in some obscure book I was reading. And it's a picture of his mother looking up at him. Like he's doing all this shit. And his mother's just like looking up at him. And I sent him a tweet once of the picture. And I said, no other woman will ever look at you like that again.
Right.
And he sent back something. I forget.
Who are you?
An emoji.
Who are you? And why do you have a picture of my mother?
So hold on. So I got a guy. He's actually an artist. He's really good.
Stop! Don't you ever post another picture of my mother?
I sent him this
The restraining
new
order.
I don't give a fuck who you are, Ray Chapion.
He's getting mad.
I sent him the
I
picture.
will never sign another autograph for you. You dirty piece of dog shit.
So I had this artist take the
Are you
picture.
trying to cut me off?
No, my thing was done. So I had this artist take the picture and make me like I had a big flash bulb on it from taking it from a book.
Right.
Well, this guy cleaned it up, made a beautiful fucking photo, right on this photo paper and everything, and he sent it back to me. And I had an antique frame I put it in. So he's signing the 4 things, and the last thing is my box, and he goes, "What's this?" And she's like, "Oh, Ray gave you a gift." And he opens it up, and he sees it's him and his mother, and he takes his glasses because he was wearing black glasses, and you can see him go like this, and he goes,
He's like, this guy's such a pain in my fucking
no.
ass.
He goes, I have to tell everyone a story. And so he goes in about how she was in the concentration camp and she survived. And
She wanted to leave. She just kept staring, concentrating at the door.
Well, the next day is when he threw me the guitar. So I'm thinking that might have had something to do with it.
You really?
So anyway, as he's done signing my things and he's saying goodbye to everybody, these 4 jerk-offs, they were South Philly guys, come up and start pulling fucking albums out of their bag, and he's fucking signing them right in front of me.
Right.
So I had the same move prepared. I snuck in an extra 5 fucking things just in case there was a way I could get them signed. So now I'm like, these jerk-offs paid $4,000. They're getting everything fucking signed. Me, I paid triple, and I got 4 things. Fuck that. So I started reaching in, and I'm like, Gene, can you sign? And then I had a painting of him from the guy, and a real one, and he signed that. And so finally, I was happy. I had all my shit signed, and the Philly guys kept pulling it out. Finally, he was like, I'm done. He says, I got to go. And as he pulled away, I felt like such a jerk off. I said, Gene, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that or something. And he turned around and said, don't be sorry for nothing. He said, you don't have nothing to be sorry for. And then, walked out. And I said to the girl, I said, do you think he'll keep that picture? She goes, well, it's the only thing he's walking out with. He had it under his arm. And then the next day he threw me the fucking, so I got $10,000 for it. That was the $10,000 toss.
Right.
So anyway, but they bring you out. I forgot to tell you guys.
Do you have a picture of my mother in a bikini?
They bring you out on stage.
Right.
And introduce you at the end of the show.
Do you get to sing?
Well, he does bring people up to sing. I'm sure if I said, Gene, can I just sing a couple lines with you, he would let me.
Mm-hmm.
Sing Tender Years.
Can you see me? What will you guys do? Because they give you a crew shirt.
Right.
Like I ordered a 3X crew
I
shirt.
got crew shirts. I can get you a crew shirt in 2 seconds. It won't
Yeah, but
cost
it's
you
got-
$17,000.
it's got- like, so listen,
I'll do that too.
what are you going to do? Because they make
Ray,
they
you
video
ready?
everything.
Ray, we're here. We're gonna let you sing.
Ladies and
Ray, you
gentlemen,
ready? Ladies and gentlemen from Hamilton, New Jersey. I know nobody knows where the fuck that is, but here we are, and we're gonna have Ray's gonna come up and sing a couple of lines from Rock and Roll Night. Go ahead, Ray.
This is Ray. Paid $12.5 to be my.
This is going to cost
slave
you
of the
another
day.
$5,000 to say you've shown us everything you've got.
That's all you say. Ready?
That's all you say, Ray. $5,000 more dollars.
You know I got to put everything into it.
Go
you
ahead, Ray.
show us everything you got.
Okay, run your card over there. Thank you very much. Move along. And don't you ever
That's
come
how
up. Don't you ever come up with another picture of my mother. Do you understand me?
Well, anyway, I
was-
do get another. I get a stage.
She's an angel.
I get a stage played guitar from it. You know, so.
What does she just go? Clang. Here you go.
No, it's actually it's an old one that he
What is
played a lot with.
God, he's probably got a fucking shit ton of
He's
like,
in a
memorabilia,
got
man.
Kiss warehouse.
Yeah.
I want to rob it so fucking bad. No one. I don't know where it is. I know a couple guys know where it is, but like Paul will take. He'll say, "Yeah, I was painting in the warehouse," and you just see like fucking. It goes up like Kevin's warehouse, and it's just like fucking banners and drum sets and fucking
Right.
everything from.
And Paul's-
And they had a fucking auction already.
Paul's painting in there.
Paul's painting in there. And they had a fucking auction already that raised millions from all their 70s shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking they're going to have another one with all the, because they had another, just think.
How
had,
old is Gene Simmons? He's 70-something, right?
Yeah, 73. They had an auction in 2000 and pretty much sold everything up until then. They went another 25 years. They got like an extra fucking 20 costumes. They get new costumes
I know
every
they
year.
put out like 20 more greatest hits between in that time too.
And now they sold. They're saying in 2027, when this Avatar thing comes out of them, it's going to be so fucking real. It's going to be as if they're on fucking stage playing.
Right.
That's why it won't come out for another 3 years. And they only paid $300 million for everything.
Well,
that's not a lot for
No,
Kiss.
it's not a lot at all.
It's really not. I mean, they got everything: the logo, the fucking.
Well,
name,
here's how it
everything.
went down. We did original negotiations when
Mm-hmm.
there was 3 negotiations.
Yes, Kevin
there-
said, "No, what are you crazy?"
Kevin was just
Kevin's like $300 million.
Kevin's like, at some point this evening I'd like to go to bed. These two motherfuckers will not stop talking about
10:03.
Kiss, and Andy's really
We'll see you
bad.
all later, people. Peace.
Gene Simmons
I love
imitation.
you, Kevin.
You've shown us everything you've got.
You gotta tell a little dude and dot.
What?
What?
Oh.
He's a fan, this guy.
Hey,
Doesn't know the words.
$2,000 off your pool.
And a
And a
free,
free
fire
fire
pit
pit.
that you could blow
That's right.
fire as Gene Simmons because you show us everything you got.
If you mention
Kevin's mom,
Hey,
in
come
the
by here.
podcast,
you're not my father.
Yo, you come by here, you buy one circular saw, I'll give you a free hammer.
How
How's that? How's
Let
that?
me tell you, Nivik.
How's that?
Nivik
You
will
like
give
that?
you a hammer.
Give you a hammer.
Hammer.
All right.
By the way, can I put my signs up all along the White Horse Pike when it's time?
It's all asphalt.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
dog signs
I
going
told
down, nothing is
you.
real.
I told you I will put the video screen on your front yard.
Okay.
What
You'll
more?
never
What
know just
more
how
could
I
you need?
feel.
I mean, honestly, you live on the corner of the school parking lot. There are
Walks
school
down the
grounds.
stairs and she walks like a
Problem
dream.
is, I can't afford, the payment for it. So I
Oh,
can't.
Make
shut
me feel
up!
queasy, make me feel so mean.
Listen, here's the deal. I
Give
will
me
put-
some veal, baby scallopini.
All right, mark my words. Here's the deal. Ready?
Yes.
I will give you the video wall, two-sided, on your front lawn,
Right.
for as long as you're allowed to have signs on your front lawn prior to an election, which is what?
Month or two.
It's not. It doesn't work like that. It's like an actual thing. There's an actual date. Because I remember the dickbag down the street from me started putting them out in like June.
Ouch.
Yeah, not allowed. So you do that. I'll put the video screen out in front of your yard, but you have to run for mayor.
I can't.
He was the original
is she
orange
that?
guy. He was
No,
original.
I'll put it out there for
All
you.
right, you heard
He
it all
was
here first, people.
orange. He
I'll
was
tell you what.
orange
Listen,
first.
I'll put it out for you,
That's right.
and if any of your cronies want to get on it, that's going to cost.
That's good. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you after.
Put that thing away.
Look at that thing, Manny. Look at him flick that thing, Manny.
We're gonna call the lake, the Hamilton Lake's gonna be changed. The name of it's gonna be the Gulf of Scipione. We're looking at that.
Yes. The Scipione Lake.
Is this still Placido Bob Domingo
The
Field?
Lake of Scipione.
Yes, Lake Scipione.
Lake Scipione.
That
They
sounds
cl-
French.
They cleaned it recently.
Where all the Mexicans can go swim across.
What did they
and
clean?
play with
The
their families.
Mexicans.
With the Asian
Kevin,
people.
why can't they empty it? Go in with like fucking trucks,
Mm-hmm.
like giant fucking digger things.
Digger things.
Like, and just scoop up, like, just go straight.
Because,
like,
Ray, there's
blade the whole fucking thing. What?
There is an ecosystem in there.
Oh, that's right.
Okay? Ecosystem.
Right.
And you cannot disturb the ecosystem.
But they put the Chinese fucking disease in there.
No, they didn't put the Chinese anything in there.
The Chinese
I,
disease.
I literally, I can't do anything on the property behind Cathedral.
Yeah.
Because it's Pinelands, wetlands.
Yes.
The whole thing has to remain undisturbed property. You think you're gonna diggy things in the lake?
You really can't clean it, though, to take the weeds and
I
shit
can
out?
clean it, weeds and shit, but what's a weed?
No, I'm saying the lake.
But it's not weeds; it's seaweed, and that's
What is
an ecosystem. It's organic. It's real. It's
That's what's in there? It's just all seaweed,
all seaweed
and shit?
Yeah, it's sludge and shit. Yeah.
That's a shame.
Yo, remember when
I
they
thought
did
they
that?
used to do that.
Do you remember when they had that stupid ass plastic bag dinosaur or mammoth over at the lake made of all those plastic bags?
No.
Yeah, that
Wow,
was an
that
was
sounds
an initiative thing. They did this whole. I have a picture. I'll bring it next week. They actually over at the lake. They did this. It was supposed to look. I guess it was a mammoth or something like that.
A woolly mammoth?
A woolly mammoth, but it was made out of because the whole plastic bag thing. It was made from used plastic bags. Can you imagine thousands of used plastic bags out in the rain? It smelled like a pile of shit.
Oh.
It was awful. It was the hideous thing I ever saw. It's a shame that I'm making fun of it, but it was pathetic. It was awful.
I remember for the longest time over there, they had like all the old like gym equipment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jungle gym equipment.
Yep.
It was like jagged fucking shit.
Yeah.
And then they wound up getting rid of most of it, but it was pretty brutal.
They put a whole new. It's all new out there. Of course, people complain about that too.
What time's McDonald's close? No, seriously.
I don't fucking know.
That used to be. Yo, it used to be 2 o'clock,
Yeah,
right?
it's
I mean, the
11
coin was
o'clock.
open till 2 a.m.
Yeah, they're closed. It's
I know. It
Everything
used to be
closes
before
now.
COVID, man. Everything was open in this town. Now, forget it. Everybody closes early.
Oh, I got soup to eat. I got soup.
Oh,
1
that's-
a.m.
Why don't you stop at the pantry? Go see your boy.
I got soup. He closes at 10.
What?
Pantry closes at
Does
10.
he know you'd be coming after? Yeah. I bet you call him. He'll open up for you.
It's 11:07.
I got soup from Marcello's. It's all chicken noodle. It's awesome, man.
Nice.
It's all fucking chicken
Nice.
and it's
Very good. Very good. All right, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna call this thing a day because it's been two.
Maybe we'll cut this show for 2 weeks. Are you leaving next week?
No, it just
We can make it 2 shows. All right. I'll see you. Love you, everybody.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Evergreen Pros is a professional landscaping company serving all of South Jersey. We offer a wide range of services, including hardscape design, outdoor kitchens, swimming pools, pool domes, water features, landscaping, Italian porcelain pavers, and even snow removal. Winner of Best of House and Home magazine, our team is dedicated to providing high-quality work and exceptional customer service. Call or visit us online to set up an initial appointment and let us help you create the backyard of your dreams.